Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. This is game number 30 of 162. Of course, the date is April 29th, 2024. And you guys know I'm all geared up. I know you guys are all geared up because we have officially the biggest series of the year. Yankees versus Orioles, 4-game set, which coming into play, we have a 1-game lead over Baltimore, who, hey, shout out to the Oakland A's, man. I mean, maybe we didn't give enough credit because, we split with them. It was a frustrating series for sure. But, the Oakland A's just took 2 out of 3 from Baltimore. So we enter this crucial, pivotal 4-game set up by a game in the American League East. Now, you might be wondering, why am I declaring this a pivotal series? It's only April, which, on the surface, I understand why you might have that feeling. But, we all know our main competition for the American League East is the Baltimore Orioles. And most likely, this shit's going to go down to the wire. Now, whether that's the very last series of the season or just the last month, these games in April count just as much as those 4 or 5 months down the line. So, let's just say we end up losing this division by God forbid, lose this division by a game or two. We're going to look back at this 4-game set if we didn't capitalize and be pretty upset. And that goes for pretty much every game. That's why even for and I'm not bringing up any bad vibes here. We're coming off a really good final 2 games against Milwaukee. But, when we do lose a game to the A's, that's frustrating, a game that we should win. Those games matter. They all count up towards the end, and that is what makes this 4-game set against Baltimore so pivotal. And boy, oh boy, am I hyped up, chat. I see everybody filing in here. A lot of you guys are already in here already. That is awesome. I will get to what you guys have to say in just a bit. But we got a lot to run through here over the next right around half hour or so. So we got some time to do a nice little pregame here on the Yankees Avenue watch party. And by the way, it is good to be back because, and I appreciate everybody checking in on me, having some concern over my tooth. Of course, yesterday we did not do a watch party, much to my dismay. But you guys heard me complaining a little bit about my I still don't even know what's going on. I haven't been to the dentist. But long story short, I'm feeling much better. So thank you, everybody, for all the kind words yesterday. And I'm sorry for having to take the day off. But we are back here today. And going forward, we ain't going to have no more days off, especially because I think this is the start of something. At least 2 days ago was the start of something really good for the Yankees. Their offense is clicking. We'll get to the lineup in just a second, speaking of the offense. But a couple of news to get through. And this one has to do with the lineup. Alex Verdugo. And this is kind of a tough blow, but life is life, is what it is. Congrats to Alex Verdugo because he has been placed on the paternity list. Of course, that means he's having a kid. Don't know too many other details about it, not that we need to know, but we are going to be without Alex Verdugo, at least to start out the series. I don't know if it's going to, take up the course of all 4 games. Hopefully not, but hey, if it does, you can't hold it against the guy. He's having a kid. It's all good. But so the Yankees are going to be without Alex Verdugo, at least for tonight, almost definitely tomorrow, and then we'll see what the deal is going forward. But no Verdugo tonight. We'll see how this affects the lineup in just a minute. Some other news, and this one is really, well, not really good, but it's at least it's good to get news on this guy because we've been talking about it a lot in the streams. The current state of the Yankees bullpen, definitely the area where I have the most concern, at least at this point in the season. Tommy Kahnle did just throw a 15-pitch live session. And why is this big? Because it only means he's getting closer and closer to his return. Now, I'm not sure if he's going to be doing a couple more live sessions after this, but once this saga of his rehab is over, the live session part, the next step is rehab. So now that we're starting to see some serious movement in his recovery, maybe we see him by middle of May, or maybe a little bit later after that. But still, it's nice to be able to have a tangible, for the most part, I don't want to say return date, but this is good. Before this, we were kind of in a gray area, what is going on with Tommy Kahnle, when is he coming back? But, the fact that he's throwing live sessions off a mound, that is a really positive sign. Looking forward to getting him back. And speaking of some potential bullpen reinforcements, Nick Burdi threw back on a mound this week. He hasn't started throwing live BP sessions, but getting back on the mound, that is huge. And then same deal with Kahnle. Once he gets the live BP, and then after that, rehab, he's not too far away himself. And Burdi will probably take less time to get back, to be honest, than Kahnle, because this guy just had a little hip issue, kind of a hiccup that landed him on the 10-day IL, or 15-day, excuse me. So he shouldn't have as much trouble building back up as Kahnle would, but nonetheless, regardless, getting these 2 guys back, especially Kahnle, will be huge for this bullpen. Now, let's take a look at, let's do the starting pitching matchups first. Yankees throwing out Clark Schmidt, who's had a really good season. 2-0 in 5 starts, 3.55 ERA. Last time out against Oakland, 5 1/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, 6 strikeouts, which is a good line in itself. But for those who watch the game and were here in the watch party, you know that he pitched much better than that. It's just the same old thing plaguing him 3rd time through the order. Dude looked really sharp 5 innings through, and then he turned it over to the 3rd time through the order, and Brent Rooker took him deep to left field for a 3-run shot. Going to be interesting to see how the Yankees navigate that today. I would imagine they're going to be quite hesitant to let him go a third time through. I think last time out against Oakland, it was kind of a, I don't want to say experimental type thing because, I mean, he really was dealing. But, yeah, I just think as long as Clark does at least the first 5 innings as good as he usually does, at least this season, we're going to be in good shape. Quick look at the bullpen as well. This is what we're looking at. A lot of guys did pitch yesterday, but let's see here. Clay will be available. I think I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, Hamilton could probably be available too. I mean, he threw 18 yesterday, but before that had 3 days off. Caleb Ferguson, 10 yesterday. He should be fine to go. Victor Gonzalez, maybe they probably give him a day off. But Luke Weaver, Dennis Santana, they'll both be available. So bullpen's in pretty decent shape tonight. We'll obviously have to pay attention to how the game goes to really determine what they end up probably using. But going in, looks like we're in pretty good shape there. So again, Clark Schmidt getting the start for the Yankees. And for the Orioles, you have the former top pitching prospect in baseball, Grayson Rodriguez, who you see his numbers don't look all that great. But let me just pull back up on that clip here at the beginning of it because he got rocked last time out against the Angels, 4 1/3, 11 hits, 7 runs. Did not do good. But that really contributes to that 4.45 ERA. Because if you see the stats at the beginning of this start, before that Angels start, he was 4 starts in, had a 2.63. So he was having a really good season up until last week. Now, what's interesting about Grayson Rodriguez, I was checking out his splits. So this is for his career. Right-handed hitters against him have a 717 OPS with a 257 batting average, whereas lefty hitters have an 800 OPS with a 270 batting average against. So lefties hitting him a lot better, at least so far into his career, and the Yankees do have a good amount of lefties going for them today in their starting lineup. Now again, Alex Verdugo is not going to be around, at least for today, probably tomorrow at the minimum, because he's on paternity leave, so you're getting Trent Grisham in the start in center field, and with that, first time in his career, Aaron Judge playing left field, which should be no problem at all. I mean, definitely the biggest part of Baltimore's park, so some people speculate like maybe they do Grisham in left, Judge still in center, because the most ground needed to be covered will be out there in left, but I mean, we watched Judge for over 7 years now. I mean, the dude can more than handle himself wherever you put him in the outfield. I don't think he'll have any problem playing left. And he did. We have seen him play there this past spring, last spring as well, and of course, in college he did that too. So yeah, lineup wise, Volpe, Soto, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, Wells, Torres, Cabrera, Grisham, and look at those WRC pluses. Those final 2 games in Milwaukee, really. I mean, one just from an overall standpoint of how we feel about the offense. Really good momentum coming out of that series. But just for some individual player statistics, and one guy in particular, got to give him props, just won AL Player of the Week, and that is Anthony Rizzo. 7 games, 4 home runs, 407 batting average, slugged .926 in those 7 games. And look where it's brought him up stat-wise, man. I mean, you guys know I've been tweaking a little bit over Anthony Rizzo, more so just over concern about him possibly still having a head injury. And his stats kind of reflected that concern up until this hot week, because now, his stats look really good. 277 average, 341 OBP, 131 WRC plus, 5 homers, 15 ribbies. Now has a positive WAR. Where I feel like just a couple days ago, we were talking about him having a 90 WRC plus, which is below league average, obviously. A WAR that was in the negatives, and those 2 games in Milwaukee, man, really flipped his season around to where his stats just look like good old Anthony Rizzo. I mean, a 131 WRC plus. For context on that, I got to pull it up here to be sure. But his 2022, for example, where he had over 800 OPS, 32 home runs, was really good for us. It was just good old Anthony Rizzo. His WRC plus that season was 134. So at least in comparison to league average, he's all of a sudden looking just like Anthony Rizzo again with those statistics. Very, very exciting stuff because, especially with Verdugo being out with this series, man. I mean, he's our 4-hitter again. So, really good to get Rizzo back on track. And speaking of getting back on track, man, Aaron Judge, really good series, at least the final 2 games in Milwaukee. And then, now you can actually look back at that first or second game in Oakland where the at-bats started to look better. He was spit on those pitches low and away. He was starting to take balls to the opposite field. He looked really good, followed that game up with a home run, and then had a not so great game or 2. Series finale against Oakland, series opener against Milwaukee, but he quickly established, no, guys, I am back, because 2 home runs in 2 days, final 2 games of the series, and his stats looking good now. 346 OBP, 125 WRC plus. Obviously, you want to get the average back up there, which it will. All the stats will continue to climb if Judge is Judge. But I mean, for a pretty shitty month, man. I mean, we're wrapping up April in a couple days. I mean, for the worst month of his career, 6 home runs, 18 RBIs, and to be honest, I mean, if I had to put money on it, he'll probably have a WAR of 1 by the time this month is over. again, for the worst month of his career, not too bad for Judge. And a big part of that is him heating up in Milwaukee, which is awesome. Let's see what else we got going here. Also notably, Austin Wells is in the 6th hole, which one might say is kind of curious. I had a lot of comments on my Instagram pregame saying, why not have Waldo in the 6th hole? Well, keep in mind, Waldo has been scuffling a little bit as of late, although he did have 2 knocks in the series finale against Milwaukee. I mean, his stats still above league average offensively, but he's definitely hit some sort of a rut, if you will, with the bat. Not too bad, but definitely not what he was doing the first couple weeks offensively. And with Austin Wells, I mean, he's hitting the ball hard, almost went deep in Milwaukee, but his bad luck continues. But even with that, 2 for 5 with a double and a walk in the series finale. Or not the series finale, that was actually game 2 of that 3-game set because Trevino played in yesterday's game. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it, especially with the way Wells' at-bats have looked lately and knowing a lot of his poor statistics have to do with the bad luck he's suffered. He's hit a lot of balls hard. He's worked a lot of good at-bats. And, even filling in these stats today, I mean, batting 159, yeah, that sucks. But, dude, a 328, that's a pretty good differential right there. So at least shows he's walking and getting on base, and the WAR is now positive for him as well. So Wells in the 6th hole, Gleyber in the 7th hole, and even Gleyber Torres, not an amazing series for him, but really started with this hit you're seeing right here, that bases clearing double that he had in game 2. I mean, it led to some good things. 2 hits yesterday as well as another double, an RBI. I mean, his stats are still looking pretty ugly, but same deal for him. He came into that series with a negative WAR. A lot of guys did. Wells, negative WAR. Gleyber, negative WAR. Rizzo, negative WAR. Milwaukee changed that. He's now positive. Also, more than doubled his RBI totals. He came into the series with 2 RBIs. He left with 6. WRC plus still really low. I mean, Gleyber's got a lot. His work is cut out for him to get his stats back to respectability, but definitely good to see him at least starting to hit. He'll be going at 7th. And then, Trent Grisham, the 9 hole we saw the other day. I mean, while the WRC plus is still pretty low because it was his only hit of the season as a Yankee, 3-run bomb. 3-run bomb, which was an absolute nuke. He's going to be batting in the 9 hole and playing center. I'm cool with this lineup, man. I mean, all things considered, with Verdugo not being around because of paternity leave, I mean, really, really helps that Rizzo got back on track with those 2, or just in general the last week with the 4 homers in his last 7 games. Because him being our 4 hitter, you feel a lot better about that now than you would have a couple of days ago. But big series, huge series, monumentally gigantuous, pivotal series for the Yankees entering this game just with a 1-game lead in the American League East. I am freaking amped. Let me pull up the chat here and see how you guys are feeling. Of course, I will be seeing what you guys have to say all throughout the game. We'll be kicking it back and forth, chit-chatting as we get hyped watching this game. Already over 240 people in the chat. That is freaking awesome. I can see you guys are hyped as well. Let me get this up here and see how you guys are feeling. Joe, go ahead and drop some score predictions, although I'm sure some of you guys already did that. But let's have ourselves a night, folks. Let's have ourselves a freaking night. What up, Rory? How we doing, man? Happy Monday to you as well. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I've had a really good day so far. Did my baseball today with Chris Rose and Trevor Plouffe on the JM Baseball YouTube channel this morning. Got some other work done. Went to the gym. Had legs, but you guys know how I feel about that. Once leg day is done, it's the best day of the gym week. So I'm feeling really good coming off of that. And I even, for the first time ever, I brought my laptop to the gym today and was typing away. I was nervous that I'd look a little bit too try-hard, but I was nicely put off into the corner, getting ready for the watch party, and then I ended up lifting right afterwards. So, good day today for me, Rory. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good day as well. D, what up, D? How you doing? Says, let's see, we got a bunch of messages firing in here. Dan, what did you think about last night's game? Yesterday's game was freaking awesome. So, I mean, there's so many parts of it that I could get hyped about. I mean, Judge, first inning homer, that was electric. Along with, let's not forget, he had a 2-run single later on as well as one of his outs was a line drive to right field. So, I mean, listen, I never had any worry about whether or not Judge would find his form again. I mean, that was unless he had some injury that we didn't know about, that was a foregone conclusion. Judge will start to hit. But I've had some, maybe just from jinx purposes, I don't want to be like, oh, he's back officially. I mean, at this point, I'm saying he's back officially with how good he looked those last couple of days, as well as some of the games he had against Oakland. That's really exciting. And then, we talked about Rizzo. That is awesome. Carlos Rodon, was that yesterday or was that... we were around for that. We did a watch party for that. He looks great. Who pitched yesterday? Oh, Stroman. Stroman was whatever. I mean, obviously he battled, ended up giving up 4 runs, still went 5 innings. But with the way this offense is looking, man, I mean, 15 runs back-to-back days, just the fifth time in franchise history. I mean, what can you not say about yesterday? Almost everybody looked good. It's really a series the Yankees needed, especially going into this 4-game set against Baltimore. So I'm freaking hyped about that game yesterday, D. I felt great about it. Dylan Plays says, excited for the series. Can't wait to see what we can do if Judge, Rizzo, and Torres keep hitting, even if it's not like how it was against the Brewers. Absolutely. Like I just said, perfect time to get your offense right heading into this 4-game set. Crazy Man says, how you feeling, Dan? I'm feeling good, y'all. I'm feeling good. I had the little tooth issue yesterday. Still kind of dealing with it, but I feel miles better than the way I felt when I woke up yesterday. The only reason I had to cancel that stream yesterday was because I almost couldn't talk. That's how much it ached, and I had this crazy ass migraine. And I don't get migraines. It was just really out of the norm situation. But we're all good now, crazy man. I appreciate you asking. What's good, Griffin? How you doing? Christopher, what up, man? Evan, what up, man? How are you? Cam, Griff, Chris, how are we? How we doing, guys? 10-6 Yankees, 4-3 Yankees, 7-5 Yankees. That's what I'm talking about. Defcon 6 says, Dan, you got a Whopper on deck? No, I did not. I actually did a pregame meal today. Not a little bit. 2 Wendy's spicy chicken sandwiches, 28 grams of protein each. So I'm all geared up. Normally I do a 200 milligram energy drink before the gym, but because today was leg day, I had a 300 milligram energy drink as well as my morning coffee as well. So if you guys can't tell, I'm freaking amped. Let's see. So everybody has the Yankees winning, as I would expect. I mean, if you were predicting the Yankees to lose, that'd be a little bit weird. Polish American says, 1, it's April. 2, the Yankees are first place. 3, it's a long season. Yo, Polish American, let me explain. I'm not sure if you heard it during the Open, but I'm sure you're responding to me saying this is a pivotal series. It absolutely is a pivotal series. I mean, who do we expect to be going toe-to-toe with all season long? The Baltimore Orioles. Who do we expect to, very likely to, probably be going down to the wire come September to fight for this first place in the American League East? The Baltimore Orioles. So if games are going to be important in September, these games are just as important. If we end up losing this division by 1 game, and we lose a tough one here, or a couple tough games here in this series, we'll look back and be like, damn, I wish we picked up that game, or I wish we picked up that, you know what I'm saying? So these games matter just as much as the ones in September do, and that goes for really any series. So that's kind of why I go into each and every game with pretty much a football mindset where each and every game counts, and especially this 4-game set against a division rival that most likely is going to be our biggest competition to win this division. So doesn't matter that it's April, bro. Doesn't matter that it's April. They all count the same in the end. Morgan, what up, Morgan? Morgan says defense has been pretty good the last few days, too. Absolutely. They really have had a good couple days, especially coming off that really frustrating game 1, where that game 1 in Milwaukee. After that was probably the first time I was actually kind of bugging about a loss. Really just because there's some things that I was upset about, which ended up getting clarified, at least some of them. I mean, not using Ian Hamilton irritated me. Found out he was sore. Okay, whatever. Still a little bit about the Clay Holmes situation. I think you could have used him for a second inning. My main thing was not having Volpe bunt over Trammell, where the Yankees already had a lead, and you really needed that second run. And if they got that second run, they'd probably still win, even with Michael Tonkin pitching. But yeah, that was the perfect way to bounce back after a pretty miserable game 1. Those last 2 days, some of the best Yankee baseball I've watched. Probably, I mean, how can you not say it's the best Yankee baseball you watch this season? I mean, 15 runs is no joke, man. And to do it back-to-back days, absolutely nuts. Umar, what up? Umar says, yo, Dan, you saw that Rays series? I did. So the Rays got swept by the White Sox, which is just nuts, man. I mean, for those who aren't too familiar on the general baseball side of things, the White Sox have been atrocious. Going into that series, I believe they had just, 4 wins? Or maybe not. Maybe it was even 3. And they ended up sweeping the Rays, who now fall to... Let's see, what to say here. 3 games under 500. Still can't count them out. I mean, 13-16. It's not really that terrible record that you can't climb back from anyways. But make no mistake, this is, I mean, knock on wood saying this is probably the worst. Not probably. This is the worst Rays team we've seen in some time. And the Blue Jays, they continue to scuffle as well. Who knows what's going on with them. And, shout out to the Red Sox. Red Sox have played pretty good, especially considering their outlook going into the year. And they've had a freaking crap ton of injuries. So shout out to them. But again, it's going to be Yankees and Orioles towing the top of this division. That's why this series is so important. John says, let's hope the offense stays hot for tonight. The Brewers series was amazing. Wish they would have swept them. Yeah, me too, man. But still, taking 2 out of 3, that was the minimum I asked for going in, especially going into this series against Baltimore. So I'll take it, even with how tough that game 1 was. Grisham is as automatic out as anyone in the league. Not necessarily, Matt. I mean, last time we saw him play was that start in game 1 where he hit that 3-run jack. So I disagree with that. I mean, obviously he's probably the weakest hitter in the Yankees lineup tonight, but in terms of momentum, it's not just the rest of the guys that are coming with some good momentum. Trent Grisham as well. So actually, I'm feeling pretty good about him, especially because he's in the 9 hole. It's really not that big a deal. Cam Lugo says, huge get-back series heading into Baltimore. Yep, absolutely. Judge is back, Dan. Crazy man, I'm with you, bro. I'm absolutely with you. Officially back. Avate says, what up, Avate? Says, Stroman kind of need those pitcher-friendly umps since he's a big placement, low velo kind of guy, which he didn't have last night, so he should be fine. Yeah, I mean, sometimes with Stroman, because he's a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, stuff like that will happen. Was missing the zone just a little bit, and then that 3-run shot was obviously tough, but in the end, didn't matter. The offense had his back, which hadn't always been the case so far this season. I mean, there's a couple starts where Stroman looked really good, whether it's a home opener or I think his start against Miami. He pitched really well. The offense just did nothing for him. And then, this time out, offense had to pick him up, and they did their job. So that's just baseball, yo. It's all good. Let's see here. Nicholas DeAngelica says New York Rangers advance to the next round. Hell yeah. Not too much of a hockey guy, but obviously I'm a New York sports guy. Props to them. And also the Knicks going up 3-1 too. When is the Knicks next game? Is it? I guess it wouldn't be tomorrow. Is it Wednesday? Hopefully they can take care of business. I believe, is that still in Philly, the next game? Regardless, they're looking good. Donna Lee, hey, what up, Donna? I can never give a shout out to the Red Sox. You're an especially nice guy. And yo, Donna, normally I wouldn't be able to either, but because they're just so, I don't want to be rude and be like, oh, they're so irrelevant. But yo, I mean, let's be honest. The Red Sox are not a threat to this year, what we're trying to do. So if I compliment them by saying, hey, good job, you've outlasted expectations a month in, it's whatever. They don't concern me really at all. Whereas, if this were 2018, you bet your ass I wouldn't be complimenting them. Yo, by the way, we got like 10 minutes until first pitch. Clark's taking his warm-ups right now, his pregame warm-ups. Yeah, they're showing his first time through the order. So first 2 times through the order, 254 batting average, 422 slugging. Third time through the order, 358 batting average, 602 slugging. I mean, again, there's no shot, in my opinion, that the Yankees let him go a third time through tonight against Baltimore. Maybe one batter, but dude, even that, you'd probably have to have like a 4 or 5 run lead. I think tonight, yes, Clark would get you through 5, then you'd probably turn it over to the bullpen, which, hey, I ain't going to act like that's, comforting, because our bullpen is definitely, like I said, my biggest concern about this team right now. But we've seen enough from Clark to the third time through, at least going into this game, to where this is not the time to do any experimenting. It made sense against Oakland last time out to, let him try it out, and he was looking really sharp. I was all about it. Yo, let Clark go a third time through. At some point, you got to solve this issue. You don't try to solve this issue tonight. Clark, get us through 5, maybe pitch an out or so into the 6th, and then the bullpen will take it from there. Let's see. Knicks back at MSG tomorrow. Oh, okay. Word. Oh, so it is tomorrow. Nice. Go Knicks. They got that dog in them too. Hell yeah. The Knicks, again, same with Rangers, but I mean, not as much. I don't really turn on the Rangers all that much, although I root for them. The Knicks, I have been turning on, and everything I hear about them from really just what I watch, other Knicks fans, or like the Michael Kay Show, Sports Talk Radio, this is a gritty-ass bunch, and that's the kind of shit that I love from any sports team, especially, well, only the ones I care about are in New York, but you know what I'm saying. These teams just split the last 20 games. Is that right, Pappy? Between the Yankees and Orioles? Yo, Elvis. Ooh, Yo, Elvis. I like that. Yo, Elvis. Big Elvis guy, if you didn't know. Torres loves hitting here, so he might have a big series. Let me check Torres' splits, because you're not wrong. Glaber definitely likes hitting in Camden Yards, but if my memory serves me correctly, that was very much a 2019 thing where he was just tearing apart the Orioles, especially in Camden Yards, where he was hitting all those homers. I'm going to look at his 2023 stats in Camden Yards. And I know what you're saying, Yo Elvis. I definitely know what you're saying. I just want to see how relevant that still is. Let's see, Camden Yards. So last year, 6 games in Camden Yards, Glaber batted 136 with a 413 OPS. And let me see how he did against the Orioles in general. Against the Orioles in general last year, batted 220 with a 738 OPS. Let me go to 2022. Because again, it was really, and he did break against them in 2019. That was no joke. But I'm pretty sure that was just kind of like a one-season thing. Let's see what he did in 2022. So 9 games in 2022, batted 200, 557 OPS in Camden Yards, and overall against the Orioles, home and away, 666 OPS, 219 average. So yeah, that was really just a 2019 thing. But talking positive, positive momentum with Glaber, though, he is coming off his best series yet, which still wasn't all that crazy, but you see here, 3-run double, and then yesterday too, 2 for 5 with a double and RBI. Stats still not looking great. He has a lot of work to do in that regard, but nice to see him finally start to break through a little bit, especially with hits that were pretty damn big. I mean, at the time, obviously we ended up blowing this game out, but let me fucking restart this damn clip. I mean, this was a big hit by Glaber at the time. I mean, couple run lead, this pretty much broke it open. Bases clearing double into the gap. That shit was awesome. So regardless of how good he hits against Baltimore in recent years, Glaber is definitely in his best spot yet of this season, besides probably like opening day. Glaber's finally going to hit a home run this series. Yo, Umar, I've been saying the same shit, I feel like every single day, so I'm not going to predict it, but I would love that. I would freaking love that. Let's see. What are we talking about here? Eddie Vito Star. Eddie, are you trying to like pawn off your free parking or some shit? Get the hell out of here with that crap. Unless you're, I don't know what that's about. Glaber's starting to recognize pitches. Yeah, he looked a lot better. I mean, stats aside, Glaber looked a lot better those last couple of days. Bit of a typo, but fine. LOL. Did I make a typo, John? Is that what you're talking about? Cotton YouTube, what up, man? Says, hopefully Boone doesn't get too much ejections like last year. I don't mind Boone getting ejected all the time. I mean, obviously there's times where you don't want him to, but I really don't see the downside, especially if it's late in the game. I mean, when he got thrown out the other day against Oakland, which wasn't his fault at all, as you guys know, when he didn't say anything and that umpire tossed him, that kind of sucks. Like, you lose your manager in the first inning. you're kind of relying on Brad Ausmus, who I trust Brad Ausmus. Everything I've read about him and I know about him is all good things. But a lot of times when Boone gets tossed, it's towards the later part of the game. And if anything, he's just trying to inject energy into the club. So I really don't have a problem with it. What's my score prediction, Dylan? My score prediction, let's see. I wouldn't be shocked if today's relatively high scoring because how good the Yankees offense has looked. And with the Yankees bullpen not being all that great. I mean, the Orioles are a good hitting team as well. I'm going to go with 8-5 Yankees today, man. Going with 8-5 Yankees. Jay Garcia, what up, man, says, you should make a video at the end of the series with your reactions and highlights of the important stuff in the series, kind of like Joe's. I'm considering it, Jay. I'm considering it something along those lines where maybe, Todd Frazier's doing the pregame today. Something along those lines where, possibly after I edit the isolated highlight video, game highlight video, maybe I do another one in addition to that where it's my reaction to the home runs. We'll see. I mean, the way I see it is this, yo. This month of doing watch parties has gone so beyond what I could have expected, but we're still in almost a soft launch of it, where I'm not even promoting all that crazy. I hardly even talk about it on Twitter. So with that said, just in general, I'll start to do more stuff as I continue to get my feet wet with it. But, all in all, I can't thank you guys enough because this has been an awesome first month of this shit. And, bro, speaking of that first month, can you believe this is already game 30? Boy, has a season flown by. Speaking of flying by, we got 6 minutes till first pitch, or 7 minutes till first pitch, so I'll get the box score up here soon. But, it's definitely consideration, Jay. I appreciate you asking. Eddie, no free advertising on here. You better throw Dan some money. That's what I'm saying, Devin. The hell? What was that shit by Eddie? You said 8-5 Chris. Yeah, that's the way I'm feeling. I mean, I trust Clark for sure. I just, assuming he's going to go relatively, not quick. I mean, again, if he can get us through 5, that'd be dope. But I feel like that's all he'll give us, all the Yankees would want them to give him, or him to give them. So with that, they'll probably turn over the bullpen, a bullpen that hasn't been too good, especially with as of late with the injuries. So with that said, how good the Orioles offense is, how good our offense looks as of late. A lot of lefties in the lineup against Grayson Rodriguez. I bet it's going to be a relatively high-scoring game. So yeah, I'm going 8-5. What up, JK? How you doing, man? First inning home run for Judge Dan. I don't know about first inning, but I definitely have him deep going in general this series twice. That's my prediction. 2 home runs this series for Judge. And I also have Stanton going deep as well. I mean, we got to keep in mind that stupid-ass left field, the one that was expanded by 50,000 feet. That's now almost impossible for anybody to hit a home run, except guys like Judge and Stanton. I'm sure Soto could go out there too. Although for him, it'd be opposite field. Got to keep that in mind when making home run predictions. But with that said, I mean, Judge, Stanton, those are guys that can handle that no problem. So I have Judge hitting a homer twice this series. I have Stanton going yard as well. Should I say another first inning home run for Cap? That shit yesterday was awesome, man. I mean, that was really, between that and then the 2-run single later, it was really exciting to watch and be okay, not only is he putting up results, but his at-bats look locked in. So hopefully that continues tonight, but he looked great. He really, really looked great. I got Glaber hitting a home run tonight. Hell yeah, JK, I'm down. I mean, at some point it's got to happen, right? At some point it's got to happen. But if he just keeps producing whatever it may be, whether it's home run or bases clearing doubles, whatever, him just being a presence in the lineup again, which we're not there yet. I don't want to act like that's already a thing where Glaber's back. But if he can just be a guy again, relatively a guy again, boy oh boy would that be huge for this team, especially without having Alex Verdugo tonight, which I think we could handle. But definitely a loss. He's been one of our better hitters as of late, 134 WRC+. I mean, his stats overall are just great. 267 average, a 358 OBP. One of the best moves, at least a couple of games in, clearly, that Boone has had in his managerial career, putting him in the 4-hole. But again, with Rizzo hitting the way he is, winning player of the week, having these all of a sudden really good stats compared to what they were a few days ago, putting him in the cleanup spot, you feel a lot better about that now than you did last week. So, yeah. Bernard says, I'd be fine with a split this series, but 3-1 makes your life so much easier. Yo, facts. So my outlook going into this is, and this is really any 4-game set. I mean, outside of what the Oakland series last week, because that's kind of an exception. In general, 4-game sets, I always just ask, at a minimum, split that shit. Because it is hard. Winning a 4-game series against no matter who you play, as we saw with the Oakland A's, it's hard. But boy, oh boy, if they could take 3 out of 4 first series against the Orioles in Camden Yards, I mean, holy shit, would that be huge, Jet. Holy crap, would that be huge. But, we got to pretty much get ready to go here, because you hear this? Oh, let's hear it. Oh, I'm going to really let this blast now. Oh, I didn't know the intro already played. But, we're about getting ready to go here. Let me see if I can get the box score up and stuff, because first pitch is in 4 minutes. So maybe I'll take a couple more here, and then we'll get going. Dugo's having a baby. Yep, yeah. What up, Johnny? Hey, SP, what up, man? I discovered from these streams. That's dope. That's sick. Hey, Dan, can we get some W's for Verdugo in the chat? Yeah, throw some W's in there. I'll throw one in there, too. Yeah, shout out to Verdugo, man. For those who just joined in, he is going to be out tonight with... he's going on paternity leave, having a kid. Good for him. Sucks. Some pretty shitty timing. I mean, like, bro, you had to have a kid now. Just kidding. It's all good. Congrats to Verdugo. Don't know if we'll be missing the whole series. I mean, sometimes guys take a little while. Sometimes they only take a day. I'm pretty sure... Didn't DJ have paternity leave and he missed, like, literally just one game, which is so DJ. If anybody would only miss one game, like the minimum requirement, it'd be him. But at the very least, obviously tonight he's gone. I would expect tomorrow too, but not sure if he'll miss the whole series. I mean, if we can get him back at any point, especially if we get him back for like game 3 or 4, that'd be a major W. But yeah, props to Verdugo. Not props, but congrats to Verdugo. What's it called? And some other news too, in case you're just joining. This is big. Tommy Kahnle threw a live BP session, 15 pitches. Apparently he's going to throw, I believe, another 1 or 2, and then after that, the next step would be rehab, which for those who know the current state of the bullpen, that's big news. And also, Nick Birdie throwing as well. He's going to be doing live BP soon, and then same deal, rehab after that. But yeah, getting those 2 guys back will be huge. So knock on wood, hopefully no setbacks there, because again, the bullpen is definitely where I am most concerned about this team. Between, only a couple big dogs in there, Clay, Ian Hamilton. And, I mean, shout out Caleb Ferguson. He looked a lot better as of late. Victor Gonzalez has been good. Dennis Santana, he's been a nice surprise. But between depth and, kind of a lack of, especially velo, that's where we're getting Birdie back will be huge. Because the Yankees really don't have a nice source of, not just velo, but a guy that can come onto a jam and strike somebody out. Birdie is that kind of guy. Kahnle is that kind of guy. And the bullpen needs him back pretty badly right now. But let me, 1 sec. Let me just get all up and prepped here. Hope everybody's doing well. I see we got more people piling in. And David Cohn in the fucking booth, baby. Hell yeah. And Joe Girardi. Let's go. Word. All right, we got a good-ass booth tonight, chat. Good-ass booth. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me get my program up here and running. Hope everybody's having a good day. A nice Monday. For those at least on the East Coast, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are, pretty freaking hot out today. Pretty freaking hot out. Like, it actually is starting to feel like summer, which is awesome. I love that. I got my AC fucking cooking right now. We're chilling, if you will. Let's see. What's the word on the Martian? We just heard the other day something about Jason. Boone said, this was, I believe, on Friday, that Jason could begin a rehab assignment in like 3 weeks, which is incredible. Slee Horus says, thank you for the highlight videos. My pleasure. What's games back? Or GB, that is games back, Carter. So the Orioles 17-10, we're 19-10. They're a game behind us. So if they win tonight, for example, we'd be tied at 18-10. That would mean we're tied. So there'd be no games back between us. But for now, entering this game, they're 1 game back. Hopefully that explained it. Yeah, really nice out today. Really freaking nice. All right, let me, 1 sec, chat. Let me see if I can get my box score up on here. Sometimes ESPN, takes forever to get it loaded. I believe we have just, I think that was this is our last commercial break, and then we should be getting going. All right. So we did score predictions. We did some homer predictions. You guys know I got, at least, I'll give you a prediction for today, because I gave you Judge 2 homers this series. So what the hell? I'll go Judge homers today. And I have Stan going yard in this series. I'll eat that as a loose prediction. Look at the lineup again. So I got Judge going deep. By the way, how about that home run by Volpe yesterday? I mean, this is some of the best hitting I've seen. Not just him have it, really. I mean, how the hell do you drive that pitch out? Now, if you're a guy like Judge or Stanton, Soto, I mean, with this historical power, I get Volpe, man. Not that he doesn't have power. We know he has power, but that is some really impressive power. I mean, holy shit. Taking that pitch to the opposite field is nuts. Let me watch this one more time. I mean, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Sending that shit the other way for a birthday blast. And his stats looking better now. WAR of 1.5, which is awesome. And, speaking of WAR, Soto is on the cusp of possibly having 2 WAR before the month of April's even finished. So, something to pay attention there for my stat nerds out there. Anyways, let me... what was I doing? I was getting the box score up here. And as always, chat, I will... I will see what you guys have to say pretty damn often between at-bats, between innings. Of course, a lot of times I don't want to get spoiled, so I may not be checking pitch by pitch to start out, but for those that are in here, we kick it back and forth for the whole way through. All right, you hear that? You hear that? We're about ready to go. Let me get the shit up here. Boom, boom, boom. right. And as always, guys, use code YANKSAV for $20 off of SeatGeek. Helps support the channel, helps support me, helps support your wallet. So really no way to go wrong there. I feel like some pop-up ad is going to pop up and mess this box score up, but all good. Oh, actually, you know what I can do? I can probably just duplicate this and recrop it. A little behind the scenes here. Duplicate. Where's duplicate? Oh, is it not letting me duplicate? Never mind. 1 sec. Yeah, let me just get the box score up here, and then we'll be officially kicking it. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, by the way, you guys see the Angels just DFA'd Aaron Hicks. So that was a short-lived tenure in Anaheim for him. All right. Almost there. And yep, Grayson Rodriguez starting for the Orioles. Remember, his numbers don't look all that good, but that's really just because of one bad start last time out against the Angels. Where, you know, you see his numbers, 4.45 ERA, but look at what they were at the beginning of this highlight clip. He had a 2.63 entering last week, and then just got lit up. 7 runs and 4 1/3 in LA last week. But this dude, like, he is supposed to be a dog, and he's had some success at the big league level. You know, former top prospect, and towards the end of last year, he really started to figure it out. But remember, righties for his career, 717 OPS, and here's first pitch, ball inside. Let's go. Righties against Grayson Rodriguez for his career, 717 OPS. Lefties, 800 OPS. So lefties have hit him pretty well so far. All right, here we go, chat. Let's do it. 1-0 to Volpe. Ball up. Who's this umpire? Oh, I don't got it up. You guys got the umpire? Who's this umpire? Yeah, word. ESPN, don't tell me that. Let's go. Yo, already 300 people in here. That's crazy. Let's go, Volt. All right, 2-1. Yeah, that was a no-brainer strike before, but it wasn't called. Wait a second. Oh, shit. Was I late, guys? Was I late?
No fly zone. These Baltimore Orioles.
All right, I guess my feed was a little bit behind because I just saw on the yes feed that's usually behind that Soto was up. So I was like, oh, shit, let me hit the live button. All of a sudden, there's 2 outs. All right, now we're going to get started. Here we go. Yeah, my bad. All right, now I got Judge up. Fresh AB. Here we go. My bad. I don't know what happened there, but. All right. Now let's watch some baseball. Let's go, Judge. Come on, Cap. Shit, bro. I'm not going to lie. This shit feels like playoffs. He gets that high strike ball. His motion is very fluid, Rodriguez. Which, no big deal. I did technically meet the guy over Zoom. Chat, stop. Don't gas me up. I said no big deal. Back when Tone the Slab was a thing. Ball up. Man, his pitches come in so, like, so soft. Gelatin-like.
There's not many balls. I don't know how you ever give up a run.
Let's go, Cap. Come on, Cap. Line to left field. That's getting down. Attaboy. Nice. Good shit, Cap. Attaboy. All right. Sweet. 2-out single for Judge. Let's go, chat. And that'll bring up the red-hot Anthony Rizzo, which for those who are just joining, player of the week. 7 games, 4 home runs, OPR slugging over 9. And, yo, his stats are looking so much better. I mean, this is a legitimate season now he's having. 277, 341 OBP, 131 WRC+. I mentioned it in the pregame, but he's pretty much back to just being good old Anthony Rizzo now. Because in 2022, where he hit 32 homers, good old season for Rizzo, he was at a fouled away. He had a 134 WRC+, and now he's at a 131. So Rizzo, like that, gave himself a season with those final 2 games in Milwaukee. And a couple home runs against the Oakland A's as well, but he really looked good those last 2 games against the Brewers. Let's go, Riz.
Anthony Rizzo. That's why they have good records.
Good eye.
Take a look at the scouting report on the home plate umpire, Ben May. He's considered neutral.
So, yeah, Rizzo, one of these guys to watch against Rodriguez, not just because he's red hot, but, again, lefties hit Rodriguez much better than righties do. And the Yankees lineup is pretty loaded with them today, even without Verdugo. They got Grisham playing. He's a lefty, obviously, so. Line to left foul.
Kind of a defensive hack, as he calls it that. Game time weather presented by Bigelow, the official hot tee.
Yeah, AJ, try Stream East or MLB.66.
31% humidity.
Hey, Mario, I appreciate you, bro. Saying you're watching your game with your favorite guy. Favorite people, yo. We're all here. I appreciate you, man. We got a good thing going with all you guys in here. Hell, I don't even hang out with people no more. This is my way of hanging out. Let's go, Riz. Good eye. Good eye.
I'm surprised he caught that.
But yo, I got a nice full belly and shit. Like I said, a couple spicy chicken sandwiches from Wendy's. Forget about it. Haven't had any soda today. I mean, give me a round of applause, guys. No, I did have an energy drink, which you could count as soda, but we're in a good place. We're in a good place. 2-2.
2-2.
G'day, attaboy. Yeah, so Rodriguez casually throwing 98. And yeah, this dude was the #1 pitching prospect in baseball for a couple years.
Meaning that he doesn't get that vertical induced break as much, or that riding.
Where's the close time? Yo, by the way, you guys see
though it's high velocity.
And I think your eyes track run.
MLB's officially doing something about the uniforms. They're like mandating Nike to fix them where they got to have the letters in the back, which doesn't affect us because we don't have names, but like they're going to make the letters in the back the proper size again. The quality of the jersey is going to be better. So they're not like you know how Rodon just sweats through them and makes the whole thing look like a fucking fly ball center field. Duncan? Nah. All right, scoreless first. All good. All good. But yeah, the uniform's getting changed. Let me put the exact tweet here. What it said. It was here we go. I'll just read the whole thing. The most prominent modifications include a return to larger lettering on the back of jerseys, remedying mismatched gray tops and bottoms, which is so crazy that was ever a thing, and addressing the new Nike jersey's propensity to collect sweat, as we saw with Carlos Rodon or even everybody. I mean, Marcus Stroman yesterday. Unfortunately, though, I mean the changes will happen at the latest. So who knows? But it says by the beginning of the 2025 season. We'll also include the fixes to pants, which Wiley panned this spring for being see-through. Not only see-through, but they're so thin that those shits were ripping. So uniforms are being fixed. Damn, already over 320 people in here? Hell yeah. Dan with no sodas, unheard of, LOL. Yeah, I know, Griffin. I thought about getting one ahead of time before this stream, but I was like, you know what? Let's just go with what God intended me to drink. A nice big jug of Poland Spring water. You know? Let's see. Yeah, I noticed the Yankees tops look so sweaty. I didn't know why. Thanks for the info on that. Yeah, man, that's exactly why. It's because the material was changed. A lot of things were changed with the uniforms, with Nike putting well, I guess maybe it is Nike's fault. I don't know. I was always told that it was Fanatics that was at fault for this, but it sounds like maybe it was Nike. Either way, thank goodness it's getting changed. All right, Orioles lineup: Henderson, Rutschman, O'Hearn, Santander, Mountcastle, Mullins, Westberg, Cowser, Urias. So, in case you don't know, pretty damn good offense for the Orioles. Although, I mean, everybody knows this by now. Jackson Holliday, their top prospect, or baseball's top prospect, sent down because he struggled so mightily for a good week or two. So that didn't last long. He's I kept thinking like, yo, Jackson Holliday's struggling, but you bet your ass he's gonna break out against us. Well, he don't got the chance. So he got sent down to AAA. And here's Clark. Here is Clark. Again, pitched well last time out against Oakland. It's just the third time through where they let him go last time, which made sense. He was cruising. It's against the Oakland A's, which their offense obviously isn't all that great. There's no shot, in my opinion, the Yankees let him experiment with a third time through today, unless they have a huge, monumental lead. But yeah, good season so far for Clark. First pitch outside. Yo, Gunnar Henderson is nuts, man. He's something else. 959 OPS. I mean, he's an MVP candidate this year. Nothing working. Still can't watch the game. AJ, did you try MLB 66, bro? MLB.66. Look that up.
It's a throwback.
Coney, I don't remember.
Ball outside.
I'm not quite as old as you.
It's like a young Robin Yount right there.
I'm looking forward to this booth chat. K, Cone, and Girardi. As long as he keeps pitching the way he is, I'm diving in with you average, LOL. What you mean, JK?
So this is a club that...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got
they're
you.
29th in base on balls, where the Yankees are near the top. I think they are.
Wow, the Orioles are 29th in walks?
You got to make pitches on this team, but you can get them to chase.
Fly ball, foul, fly ball.
Because they want to swing.
We are, we're first in the American League in base percentage, which is pretty awesome.
A lot of these guys out there in the swing mode, too.
That's the old theory, right? On pitching, throw the young
Henderson's going to be a problem for years. Yo, facts. They got a lot of guys to be worried about, but Henderson definitely seems to be the #1 threat right now. Because he's, like I said, he's obviously Rookie of the Year last year, but an MVP candidate this year. And even last year, I think he was like, wasn't he top 10 in MVP anyways? 2-2, let's go, Clark. Foul. Haven't said it in a while, bro, but I was looking at pictures from the Milwaukee series. One of the best decisions the Yankees ever made aesthetically was going back to these jerseys. I mean, what do you guys think a month in? Not only do they look better, but it was so cool when, what was it, the other day, someone was posted, it doesn't matter, it was some picture from the 50s of the Yankees, on the road. And it's just so cool to see their uniforms outside of the Star Insurance and the Nike patch look identical to how they looked through all those legendary teams. And I just think it's a nice looking uniform.
Top draft pick. He was a second-round pick.
Let's go, Clark.
1-1 coming up next.
Ripped. Not a good start. Not a good start. Okay. Yep, Gunnar Henderson is a problem. That's for sure. Gunnar Henderson is a problem. Dan, do you think the Orioles will lock up both Henderson and Rutschman with the new ownership? I do, Michael. I do. Now, will they get every single one of them? No, because they got a lot of guys, but I feel like those two for sure. And then maybe Grayson Rodriguez too, because, get the two main position players, and then if he pans out, get your star pitcher. But, that was a shot for Henderson. Leadoff homer, 1-0 Orioles. Not a great start, but, if we were going to win this game, we had to score 1 run anyways, so all good. All good. There you go, AJ. Yeah, no, it sucks. It sucks to start out, but we're fine. We're fine. Nothing to panic about, folks. Nothing to panic about. Had to score 1 anyways. And that, from what I saw, didn't look like too bad a pitch anyways. He just kind of hooked that shit over the wall. Off the bat, that didn't even look like it was going out, to be honest. But, hey, Henderson's good. Props to him, man. You see how nice I'm being right now? And then the second we're, actually, losing, I'm going to be, cursing all these motherfuckers off. Just got to refresh my feed over here.
Now, he's one of the few hitters in this lineup that doesn't swing early. He's only swung late. The first pitch killed breaking balls.
There we go.
This year, right-handers and left-handers.
Let's go, Clark. Fly ball center field.
Fly ball deep center going back Grisham.
Nice and easy. 1 dead. All right. Hey, way to bounce back, Clark. Way to bounce back. Yeah, already 10 homers. That's nuts. Henderson's a G. He really is. What's the major reason for the Yankees' recent surge in scoring? AC, it's as simple as... Well, there's a couple things. They can just collectively look better as a unit. But, dude, we can't underestimate the difference it makes when Judge is hitting. That in itself, but then Rizzo, too. Those are 2 reasons right there. Judge has started to hit. Rizzo has started to hit. And Glaber, too, to a degree. Judge in left field. Yep, Skyler, yep. Because Verdugo being on paternity leave, Grisham in center, Judge in left. They're keeping Soto in right, which makes sense. Some speculated that maybe they would do Judge in center, Grisham in left, because it's a lot of ground to cover, left to left center. But not like Judge will have any problem with that. Let's go, Clark.
A lot of superstars won't move around position-wise.
Hey, what up, Feo? I've seen better starts personally. Yeah, it's all good. Just a little solo shot.
It sends a great message to the club.
Yeah, he's a true captain. No doubt.
Hell yeah.
He runs that clubhouse, and he'll do anything. True team guy first. Team first.
And Joe, to your point,
Let's go,
Aaron
Clark.
was asked about that earlier today, and he said we are so lucky to have a star player like that. That's the face of your team. That will do whatever it takes to win. He constantly goes
Damn.
out and says, whatever you need, if it's going to help us, I got you.
Come on, Clark.
Hit by O'Hearn. Nice cut off there.
Got to figure it out, buddy.
O'Hearn with a single.
Trying to backdoor that cutter, and it just kind of carries it to the middle of the plate. So 2 left-handed batters with good swings off with Clark Schmidt here in the first inning on pitches that he just didn't quite get where he was trying to throw.
Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal.
We talked about all the power they have.
But we'll manage.
Down the lineup. If you don't make pitches, they're going to make you pay.
Let's go, Clark.
Here is Santander.
Popped him up, foul.
Just under our booth. Tony, were you going to make that?
What's good, Sean?
He got up.
He's going to block.
No full uniform. Oh, you're right, Sean. You're right. Hey, I did bust out the Juan Soto jersey again, though. I did bust it out.
Like Shesterkin.
Hey, Sean, you know what? Maybe just for you, bro, I'll do some eye black in this series. But I don't want to be like the land of unfulfilled promises, so who knows? But you know I'm amped, bro. Hey, 2 dead. Let's go.
Route number 2.
Let's go. Crowd's still filing in at Camden Yards. I'm sure this series is probably going to be pretty packed. Now we got 3 straight night games, all 6:30 starts. But 6:30, Once I'm sat down, I don't mind it, but it is tough to kind of rush your day surrounding or based off a 6:30 start. But then Thursday's game is I think a 1:30 start. I know it's a day game. I think it's 1:30 though. Let's go, Clark. Come on. Get out of this. Just 1 run. That's no problem. Okay. Well, that cutter looked like it hardly moved, but whatever. Why does everyone hit moonshots off of our starters?
Change when you have a team.
I don't know. Do they, though, man? Home runs are part of it, Polish. I guess we're coming off of, Stroman, that 3-run bomb yesterday, but they didn't hit one off Rodon. Who pitched Friday? Heel?
In the first inning, Clark Schmidt here, when you're
How did Heel do?
After your warm-up, and you got
Home runs are just a thing, you know what I mean? Like, they technically, moonshots are hit off almost everybody's starter and pitchers. Thoughts on Judge and left? Yeah, I'm cool with it, Nicholas. I got no problem with it. We've seen him play there a couple times. Judge can cover ground like anybody, for the most part. And, he's done it in college. He'll be just fine. We'll be just fine.
It's your slider for strikes or your fastball in good spots. Let's get the first inning going that way. Don't throw all your pitches.
Nice first inning single for Judge, by the way. What up, Troy? Hopefully Cole and DJ can come back this season healthy. Nice, Clark. DJ, I'm kind of starting to, I don't say lose hope on. I'm sure at some point he'll come back, but he's in the back burner in my thought process when it comes to guys returning from injuries. But Cole, I have no concerns about. Cole's progressing really, really well. Let's go, Clark. 2-2. Ball outside. Camden's in my top 5 stadiums for sure. Yo, Camden Yards definitely, it's probably his number 2 for me, Morgan. I got Yankee Stadium 1, Camden Yards 2. I mean, I've only been to a handful of parks, but like the ones on the East Coast. And Citizens Bank is up there. That's probably 3. Fly ball right center. Soto, nice. Sweet. All right, hey, just one run. Just one run. We're all good. We're all good, chat. We're all freaking good. Let's score some runs. We got Stan Wells, Gleyber Torres due up. 5, 6, 7. Let's score some runs. Let's answer back with a homer. Let's settle it back up with a homer. Yeah, DJ scares me, unfortunately. Yeah. Dude, starting or not, like not getting DJ back would be a blow. Which is why they really should just take their time with it. I don't understand the whole thing of like, I know the news was they're going to shut him down for 7 days and then go from there. I mean, shit, bro, shut him down for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, we're just going to replicate the same process we did that led them having a setback, So I say at least give him a couple weeks. Troy says, so we're only beating the O's by 14 tonight? Yeah, man. Seems like it. Oh, I bet, Morgan. Oracle Park in San Francisco? Yeah. Dude, I don't really have much intentions of going out to San Francisco. It doesn't exactly seem like the ideal place to be these days. But if I could snap my fingers, teleport to a ballpark, that definitely would be up there. Johnny Miller says, thoughts on Wells hitting 6? I don't mind it. Obviously, you got to get relatively funky without Verdugo being around. But, the only real other way you would go is maybe you do Oswaldo in the 6 hole. But keep in mind, Oswaldo's been scuffling lately, whereas Wells has been looking better. I mean, we all know the deal. A lot of hard hits that haven't fallen for hits. And then 2-hit day yesterday. OBP also, too, is pretty solid. 328 compared to the 159 batting average. And he's a lefty bat that splits up Stanton and Torres. So, again, the only other route you would go would be to put Waldo in the 6 hole. But, to be honest, my gut kind of agrees with having Wells 6 because he's looking a little bit better lately. And Waldo is not looking as good. Although, him, too. Waldo did have a 2-hit day yesterday. So, yeah, would I want to see Wells batting 6 every single day for right now? No. But without Verdugo, obviously, you move Rizzo up to the 4 hole. I'm cool with it. I am cool with it. Thanks for the question, Johnny. Yo, what up, John? How you doing, bro? How was your MLB The Show night? I didn't end up playing MLB The Show last night, Sean. I watched this freaking, I've been obsessed with this OJ doc. If the glove doesn't fit, then you must acquit. Shout out Johnny Cochran. And I don't know if anybody's seen that documentary. Oh shit, this is still up. Let's go, Stanton. It's OJ, the People vs. OJ Simpson. It's like called the series is American Crime Story. Come on. But that shit was good. I finished that last night. They got a couple other ones, like one about the Bill Clinton impeachment shit with like Monica Lewinsky. That doesn't really float my boat all that much. But the OJ doc, it's on Hulu. Check that shit out. That's what I did last night. So no MLB The Show. All right, speaking of Wells, here he is. Yankees Finest says they should take their time with DJ. We obviously are performing fine without him. Yeah, right. They should take their time. Hopefully we get him back at some point. But for now, yeah, we can give him an extra week or two.
So, Joe, you're managing the team. You just saw that. Do you ask one of you guys maybe lay down a bunt? Let's try him again. Yeah, I would think about
Girardi talking about pitchers having trouble throwing to first. I bet he brings up Dellin Betances. Dellin always had the biggest problem with that. Good eye, Wells. So, yeah, Wells, obviously stats are looking great. A lot of bad luck. But a 328 OBP to 159 batting average ratio, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, hey, here you go. 3-0 count.
So here's this play. You're going to see this little tapper.
The scene where the prosecutor's being interviewed and explains in detail what he thought OJ did turns my stomach. What scene was that, Feo? You just told me what the scene was. Trying to remember. If you have any more details, let me know. Senior pastor be interviewed and explains. OJ did turns my stomach. I don't remember that exact scene for some reason, Fail, but all in all, the series, every part of the series is so good. I mean, left center field, get down, get down, get down. Let's go! You're on 2. You're on 2. Fuck yeah, Wells. All right. How about that for a 6-hitter? Let's go, Wells. Why not double? One more thing in the OJ series, though. The acting in that is so incredible. I mean, you know you're in a good spot acting-wise when John Travolta is arguably, like, is stealing the show with his performance. I thought John Travolta was so good in that series. Only thing is, the guy they got for OJ, you know, he plays radio in the radio movie. Likeness-wise, does not look anything like OJ, but he did a good job, too. Everybody in that show was... Like, that's the kind of show, a rare one from these days, where, like, I don't even pick my phone up. I'm so focused on what's going on. Hell yeah, Wells, let's go. Fly ball to right. This should get Wells over to third. Maybe. Nah. That wasn't as deep as I thought it was. All right, quick out there. Here's Waldo. Here is Waldo. Wells having luck. Well, more so Troy. He's just not having bad luck there because that was a legitimate hit, but that was nice. That was nice. Oh, yes, fail. Yep. Yep. Dude, another thing that's really, like, hits hard about that series is, what's his name? The Kardashian guy who, like, is all on OJ's side at first, and then just as the series progresses, you start to see him realize, like, oh shit, like, OJ really did do this. And then the scene at the end where he's just sobbing in his car when he knows, like, yo, I just defended this guy getting him out of killing one of my best friends, because obviously he was tight as hell with Nicole, and not the wrong guy, but RIP to him too. But yo, him too, which what is he in The Office? That guy that plays the Kardashian guy. Every actor in that show was phenomenal. Let's go, Waldo.
There's really nothing you can do with it.
I like that Johnny Cochran guy too. If the glove doesn't fit, then you must acquit. I've been saying that shit all day. Which that glove definitely fit, yo. You could just slip that shit on. And they had him wearing latex gloves, so it was good with that. Oh, I would have crushed that pitch if I were Waldo Cabrera, a professional ball player. Dan, you ever watch Ancient Aliens? I've heard of the show, John, but I have not watched, no. Dan, you know OJ stopped us taking this arthritis medicine because his lawyer told him to? Yep. Yeah. No, I know that. And, again, the latex gloves he had on. And, even so, them shits looked like they would have been able to fit.
Rodriguez was lauded throughout his minor league career and amateur career as really having a good...
Pretty crazy, man. Pretty freaking crazy.
At a young age. 4-pitch pitcher. Can throw his off-speed pitches for strikes.
I'm not black emoji. Okay. Come on, man. Come on, Waldo. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Full count on Waldo. Big pitch here. Huge pitch.
You can throw for a strike, and then another one you can just miss with. Now you've got a 1-2 punch working.
Come on.
Yeah,
let's go, Waldo. He's had a couple hittable pitches this at bat. A couple hanging changeups. All right, 3-2 on Waldo. Sun peeking in on his face. That looks like it feels good. Come on. Let's see what G-Rod goes with here. Out of the way. Okay. Okay.
Let's look at his arsenal on StatCast 3D by Google.
Which, by the way, I would take him the whole, like, calling everybody with the last name Rodriguez Rod. The only guy outside of A-Rod that it kind of works with that I don't mind, I think J-Rod, Julio Rodriguez, that plays a little bit. But, like, me right there calling him G-Rod, like, that doesn't flow.
3-2.
Good AB, Waldo. Let's go. A-Rod, though, is like the Rod. And I mean Alex freaking Rodriguez, not my quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. I still get pissed. Like, even with him being a Jet, obviously I'm a Jets fan. Aaron Rodgers is not A-Rod. There's one freaking A-Rod. And it's the greatest third baseman in Yankees franchise history. Let's go, Waldo. Come on, 3-2. Popped him out! God damn it. That was a ball. I don't have Tourette's, by the way. That's something I do. Whatever. All right. Need a good second inning from Clark here. Kind of annoying, because Waldo did swing at like 2 or 3 ball fours in that at bat, but we'll manage. I think it works with K-Rod. Yes, K-Rod is okay, but that is like its own thing, though. That is its own thing, because he too, like, if you just called him a F-Rod, it wouldn't have worked, but K-Rod makes sense. It's kind of like its own uniqueness to it. But I agree. K-Rod was okay, yep. How far do I think the Yankees will get this year? LaCasa, I have him going to the World Series, and then we'll see what happens there. Oh, I'm ahead of you, Johnny Miller? That's a rarity. Where do I find the game? It's a black and MLB. Yo, Balcony, go to, look up Stream East. Look up Stream East on Google. That should have it. Or MLB.66. Troy the Boy says, it would have been such an easy case to lock him up, but so many people fucked it up that made a solid argument that he didn't do it. Oh my God, yeah. I mean, yo, obviously the circumstances played a big role into that too with the why am I forgetting the guy's name? But obviously like a lot of the racial issues in LA leading up to that. But man, bro, this is the second time I've watched a series, by the way, so I already kind of knew what was going on, but it was years ago, so it was still kind of fresh. Watching Marsha Clark tell who was the guy, whoever lawyer she was doing it with, forget his name, not to have him try on the gloves, and then seeing him try on the gloves, and obviously I know going in like what ends up happening with that. Oh man, I hate using the word like cringe, and I don't mean it in like the TikTok way, but like just inside being like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And then for him though to have the fucking nerve to yell at her afterwards for putting Mark Furman on the stand, the racist cop, he has some nerve screaming at her when, yo, like you probably just single-handedly botched the case by having OJ try on the glove, and she specifically told you not to. That guy in the series pissed me off. He was kind of a pussy. And of course, I fast forward through all like the scenes of him and like Marsha Clark making love. I mean, come on, bro. I don't need any of that, even if it is true. Every scene, if I see somebody kiss on television, I fast forward. I'm not even kidding. I don't know if it's like some weird mental block I have, but I hate seeing romance, especially when it has nothing to do with the plot. Like I'm here for fucking OJ, bro, not your love making, Marsha Clark. But yeah, besides that shit, what a series. I highly encourage everybody to check it out. Let's go, Clark. Need a good inning here. Need a good inning. Shut down. 1, 2, 3. Scoreless. Let's go.
There's a strike to Cedric Mullins.
Certainly new ownership coming in place here, too.
What pitch did Rodon throw for the homer? Rodon, or you mean Clark, John? Oh, my feet just paused. It was a breaking ball. If you're talking about the pitch Clark threw to Gunner, it was a curveball. Not even that terrible pitch, if I remember correctly.
There's a strike.
I assume you're talking about Clark.
Certainly new ownership coming in place here, too.
Unless you're talking about Rodon the other day, which...
Similar to what happened with the Mets.
Rodon did give up a homer, right? I think it was the one to Hoskins. I'm not black emoji.
Here's when all these kids are free agents and even before that,
the neighbors are in town.
They're all starting to make a lot of money. How many can they keep? Some special players here.
Just refreshing my feed chat. The one juror straight up said they let him walk away as some sort of revenge against the LAPD or Rodney King. Yeah. Crazy, man. Just crazy.
He's back involved with the new ownership group after being somewhat estranged for...
Which I will say, though, it is pretty nuts because, like, when OJ's people are making his case and, like, kind of trying to, because their whole point was, let's just provide, and this is the case of any defensive case, or the defense, what their job is, it's just, like, put doubt into the prosecution's case. And, you know, even watching that shit, I mean, like, they did present a pretty good argument for why you should be hesitant about anything the LAPD would say. But then it's like, right away, nice, Clark. You get to the blood stuff and, like, all the mounting physical evidence against OJ, and you quickly remind yourself, like, yo, wait, what am I, like, obviously OJ did it.
Knuckle curve. Even though it ends up right down the middle, it had excellent shape to it, an excellent break. See Mullins just break down that front leg and just is completely thrown off by
the neighbors are in town. Yeah, they're like, they took my parking spot out front. They're being loud as hell. Well, I got a ball game going on around here. Come on. Come on. Let's go, Clark. What the hell? Rooting and rutting. Okay, I don't understand you. He goes, we ain't winning this game, fellas. And you say we, so I assume you're a Yankees fan. So let me just continue on here. Cabrera's coming back to reality, so he'll continue to choke. Gleyber is done. Wells is trash, and our bullpen goes from being the worst, the best, the worst in one offseason. All right, bro, then get the fuck out of here then, man. I mean, if you're coming to this game and we're down just 1-0 and saying we're going to lose, bro, like, what are you even doing in here, man? I mean, you're clearly a hardcore Yankee fan. No, if you're in a Yankees watch party, like, what is with that, bro, saying we ain't winning this game? Like, how are you even a fan? What are you doing here then, bro? With all due respect, I don't understand that, bro. Are you a Yankees fan or what? Like, what are we doing here? Are you trying to, like, lower expectations so you can be surprised if they don't win? Or if they do win, you can be surprised? Like, I just don't get that, bro. Get that negative shit out of here. And again, I don't say this to, like, call you out, bro, but that shit bugs me, man. Being realistic. What do you mean being realistic, dude? You're probably saying the same shit in Milwaukee, and then we score, come on, 30 runs in 2 days. Come on, dude. You're clearly a Yankees fan, so I ain't going to take that away from you. But, like, just being realistic, I think you're just being pessimistic. Which is whack.
Looks like he just stays on this sweeper that doesn't have a lot of movement, and it's down in the zone, and he uses his legs to get the ball elevated.
OJ took the truth to his grave. Yo, I've been wondering that every single, since watching the series again, the last couple of nights I've just been wondering that. Like, did OJ tell anybody? Now, he did have, apparently, at his deathbed, like, his close family that came in, like, no phones or no nothing were allowed, which I imagine probably is, like, relatively standard procedure for, you know, somebody being on hospice or on the final days, whatever. I just wonder what was said. But at that point, why would you tell anybody, you know? I mean, shit, I wouldn't. If you're OJ and you got away with it that hard, like, well, I would just take it to my grave. Let's go, Clark.
1-1 on Cowser.
Do 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 do. And yo, Ruin, if you're still in here, bro, like again, I'm not trying to like. But oh, get him! See ya! Let's go! Fuck yeah! Nice, huge. That could win the game right there. Little shit like that.
Only their second stealing, and this would be a pickoff.
I want you in here, Ruin, and I can tell you're a Yankee fan because you said we. I don't understand that mindset. If you're saying we're gonna lose this game and we're down just 1-0, that means you probably entered this game thinking we're gonna lose. And I don't get that thought process as a fan. Do not get it. And all the rest of the stuff you said too, like what'd you say, like Rizzo's trash, Glaber's like, oh, what? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's a big out. That is a big out.
Before the clock runs out, then you can.
And yo, chat, as always, if you could and don't mind, drop a like on this video. Helps me out a great deal. And reminder, use code YANKSAV for 20 bucks off your first purchase at SeatGeek. Ooh. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, Blue. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Hey, what up, Matt? Dan, the tooth seems better. How is the dentist? So I never ended up going to the dentist, Justice, and it was serious. Justice, Matt, whatever. It was fucked up yesterday, yo. I was saying this before. Woke up hardcore pain, and the issue is that I could like not talk without it hurting, and what the hurting would be was not just the pain in the tooth. I get like a migraine the whole left side of my head. I feel much better today, and I think it might be. I'm not sure if it was you that mentioned this, Matt, but I definitely have been like grinding my teeth. I don't know if it's just like an ADHD thing, whatever. I made sure to like not do that throughout yesterday, and I took hella ibuprofen. Haven't had to take any today. I feel much better. Didn't have time to go to the dentist because the one I have is it's in Freehold, and I'm like by Tom's River, so that's a good like 45 minutes away. And with the game starting at 6:30, don't have time to go to the dentist. But I think I'm all good. My parents keep bugging me like, yo, you gotta go. My mom tried to get me to go today by telling me like, oh, that could mean there's something wrong with your heart, which she knows is like that's how you get me to the doctors. I get freaking freaky about my heart. But I think I'm all good. Thank you for asking though, Matt. I think I'm all good. Yep, that was a good inning. Needed that inning. What up, Joel? Hey, what's up? Soto cold and Judge hot. F life. Hey, yeah, it's all good, bro. It's all good. I mean, it's a good thing that, hey, if Soto's going to go cold, Judge is going to get hot. And let's not forget, I mean, Soto still, even though he didn't really steal the show yesterday, he did have an RBI single against the Brewers yesterday. And you see this home run, that was in the Milwaukee series as well. So, hey, he's all good. It's all good. The main thing is that Judge is hot. Freehold mentioned. Yeah, that's where my dentist is at. JK, why waste your time on a kid that his mom is calling for dinner? His mom is calling for dinner. I assume you're on my side when you say that. Use a mouth guard at night when you sleep, bro. See, that sounds good in theory, dude. I'm definitely not against that, but I just feel like that's something I would buy off of Amazon, use for the first couple nights, and never touch it again. You know what I'm saying? No, Matt, I don't have a crown. That corner felt so good. Yeah, Bernard, I thought at first that wasn't going to get called. That was kind of a late strike 3 call, but yeah, no, that was a nice pitch, and we'll definitely take that strike 3 call.
You know what's impressive about that?
R&R blinder, then Helen Kelly. Hey, I mean, it was a decent pitch. But did look a little bit low.
Nothing ever good.
We'll take it, though, Feo. We will freaking take it.
You proved me wrong.
Rodon's been great, Johnny. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Hell yeah, already, dude, everybody's hyped for this. We already got over 340 people in the chat. That is badass. All right, let's go, Trent. I wish I had video of Trent's home run, man. That shit was a nuke.
Always smart to hit milestones in your own bullpen.
Hank Aaron, right?
Yeah, really smart.
Tom House caught it.
And yo, as always, chat, if you got good show recommendations for me to watch, drop them in there. Now, understand, I'm a big like crime guy, so anything that you think like, oh, Dan liked the OJ Simpson series, he might like this. Let me know. Because I'm always down to find a new show to watch at 11:30 night. No, dude, I have no read in the ball. No freaking read in the ball. If I was in center field, I would be like racing to the warning track right now while that ball drops 100 feet ahead of me. Absolutely no read. Quite embarrassing. But that's why I'm here, chat, and not out there. Yo, so like collectively, I mean, this is a pretty obvious question. At some point, all of us had dreams of being a Major League Baseball player, right? Like that was our initial dream job. Everybody in here, I assume, right?
You know, Michael,
like at what age did you give up?
It
wasn't until high school for me.
So whenever we'd have a big game, the guys would tell
definitely the growth spurt was a factor. And like obviously, like I'm 6'2", so it ended up working out okay. But I was a late bloomer. And the whole thing for me was, not that you guys give a shit about this, but it always cracks me up. Like, I was an all right player on the Little League field, you know, like the tiny 46-60. The second I got to the big field, bro, I could not hit for shit. I couldn't make the throw from third to first. I also got really fucking fat. It was the perfect storm of God letting Dan know, Dan, it's time to hang up the spikes. But I said no to him for a good 4 or 5 years. And then I said, okay, after high school. Actually, no, senior year of high school. Because I was a junior when the 2017 Yankees were a thing. And I was so pissed that I had to miss games from time to time. And like coming off the ALCS, I was like, yo, no shot, I'm missing. And this was like after Stan we got and shit. I was like, yo, no chance I'm missing any bit of the 2018 Yankees. So I quit baseball for good.
I would think so, but
And that was that.
the thing about that, though, is because you're so low,
And the rest is history. Let's go, Volt. Good eye, attaboy. Sweet. Went out walk for Volpe. Time for Soto to go deep, motherfuckers. God said, Dan, you were meant to make Yankees Avenue. That's how I feel, Logan. That's exactly how I feel. Oh, word, Michael. Michael says, I'm a newbie. I became a fan only 3 years ago. Look, now you're in a watch party for a game, bro, so you're a pretty hardcore fan. Johnny says, fuck yes, and it was after the high school coach didn't really give me a chance to make his team, and I played for the rival school. There you go, man. There you go. Dude, I feel like if you were to ask anybody, at least that played late into their life, like late as in like middle school, high school, why their trajectory was changed, if there was one answer outside of just like realizing you couldn't cut it, ripped! Off the wall. All right, word. Second and third, one out. Half the score. Oh, excuse me. First and third, one out. Half the score here. Anyways, what I was going to say is coaching. But yeah. LMAO Dan has to trout him out. Yeah, I'm sorry, yo. It's just it's a big series. Big series. Let's go, let's go. What up, Michael?
What changes that he gets to, and he hits it so hard off the wall that...
Let's go. I kind of thought so too, bro. Or at least I had the look of, oh shit, that might get out. But now, no excuse not to score here. And yes, I'm putting it on Judge. Kind of sucks that Soto couldn't get a double out of that. Not blaming him, not blaming anybody. It makes sense. That shit was rocked off the wall. So the double play is in order. Just keep that shit off the ground. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Cap. Got to keep this shit off the ground. Let's go, chat. Big ass run here. Just give me a fly ball. Just give me a fly ball. Soto off first. Volpe off third. Come on, Cap. Hit up. Yep, nice. Let's go. 2000, Nicholas. I was born in 2000. Hell yeah, Toasted Foolery. Appreciate you being here, yo. Let's go, Cap. The 2-0. Okay, good pitch. Good pitch. Now, I don't like swinging at that because ball's low. That could lead to ground balls, and we just cannot have a ground ball here. A double play would be brutal.
There's not a lot of...
Let's go, Cap.
There's not a movement on it. It just kind of goes down.
Damn. Come on, 2-2. Got to get a fly ball here, Cap. Let's go. Got to get this running. Judge with a first inning single. Up here in a big spot. Big spot. I hate step-offs. Step-offs. Let's go, Cap. Come on, be smart. No DP. Rather a strikeout than a DP. Let's go. Just give me a fly ball. 2-2. Good eye. That is a great take, yo. That's a great take by Judge. Let's go. Let's go. No, I ain't trying to jinx nothing. I am not trying to jinx nothing. That was a really good take by Judge. Those are the takes that make you feel so much better about where he's at offensively. That right there. A week ago, he's swinging at that shit. No question. The 3-2. No! Fuck. God damn it. I did just jinx it. God damn it. That was a good pitch. Good pitch, Grayson Rodriguez.
Righty on righty. After missing with the slider, this one's on the board.
It's all good, Cap. It's all good. But Rizzo, if you don't come through here, it won't be all good. Because I like Judge better. Just kidding. All right, let's go, Riz. What do you got? Knock this run in. Come on. That's a huge strikeout right there. Huge strikeout for Rodriguez. Not ideal. Soto, cut out the camaraderie at first base, please. You can have fun after the game. And no, I'm not kidding.
Pitch outside to Rizzo, but he doesn't throw a lot of them for strikes. Most of them are elevated.
Shit, bro, I'm fucking nervous. Come on, Riz.
Is below the zone.
Fuck a single, bro. Give me a 3-run homer. Ground ball.
Whip toward
Ah!
grab
Damn
by
it!
Urias across the
That
diamond.
sucks.
Then
That sucks.
and Rodriguez works into
Hey.
and out of trouble. Yankees
Grayson Rodriguez pitched efficiently to Judge there. The changeup was really nice. That inning does fall on our captain, though. It's all good. It's all good. It's only a 1-run deficit. That shit'll happen. We move on. We move on, chat. We move on. Okay. At least we're hitting. Yeah, I mean, I don't even worry about the offense anymore. I just like, let's just win this game. But yeah. BRB chat. Gonna take a quick leak, and I'll be right back. BRB.
Well, it's time for Pinstripe Pride, brought to you by Toyota, the official hybrid vehicles of the Yankees. Tonight's picture was submitted by Olivia. The sons Warren and Carter already practicing together in the backyard. Judge fan there, I think. Absolutely. Use the hashtag Toyota Pinstripe Pride. Mention yes in pictures you post to social media to reflect your love for the Bronx Bombers. We might spotlight you in a future game.
Ah, fucking bastard. Ugh, my feed paused. That's annoying. What up, guys? Let me refresh this shit. Alright. Bottom third. Clark was a good second. Need that again. Especially if the Yankees aren't going to capitalize with runners in the corners, 1 out. But all good. Still early. Still early. What's good, chat? What up, Trey? What up, Jared? Is our lineup the same as it was versus the Brewers? It's not because Alex Verdugo, paternity leave. Expect him to be out at least the next day or two. So yeah, in his place, Christian is playing center, batting 9th, and they got Austin Wells in the 6th hole, Rizzo in the cleanup spot. Which Austin Wells did have a double in his first AB today. So unfortunately, no Verdugo, but we get it. Congrats to him. But hurry back, please.
Now, the last Oriole to win the
All right.
Rookie of the Year was Greg Olson in 1989.
Greg Olson.
And that was the longest drought for any American League.
What hurt more, 2019 or 2019, Marcus? Absolutely. 2021, man. I mean, that sucked, obviously, but 2019, that was the only team entering this year. 2022 as well, but by the time playoffs came, not as much. All throughout 2019, entering October, entering that series, it was, I think this team can win the World Series. Whereas 2021, it was just, blind optimism, I guess. Dan, I come back home from college on Saturday. Hell yeah, man. I can't wait to be back in Manhattan. Oh, you live in Manhattan, Nicholas. Hell yeah, bro. And congrats on, I know what year you're in, but congrats on finishing. At least another year of college. That's dope. I couldn't do it. All right, so Clark gets Henderson there. That's good. That's a really nice cutter. Backdoor.
Right to the edge. Henderson knew it.
When you could tunnel that sinker over there with that backdoor cutter, a lot
Toilet clogged again. Nah, toilet's all taken care of, at least for today. First year college, nice, dude. Congrats. That's awesome.
There's that sinker, and you think that that cutter's the same pitch, and it's because they're only a couple miles
Here we go.
apart.
All right.
But it's going to do that, break out of the zone.
Let's go, Clark.
Cuts right back over.
2 quick outs, and here's Rushman. The 1-0. Ground ball, foul. Nice. Good pitch. All right, Cutter's starting to look a lot better the last couple innings.
When you face a guy like Adley Rutschman that's only swung at 9 of 111 first pitches to say...
Honestly, Johnny, I don't even think I'm qualified to say because I just don't know enough about football. But everything I've heard is that most Jets fans are pretty satisfied with the draft. Chaz T says, hey, bro, how's the tooth issue? Better today, Chaz. Much better. I didn't end up going to the dentist. Nice. Let's go. All right, really good inning for Clark. He's bounced back very nicely. And now we got to score. Who do we got coming up? Was it, Waldo made the last out? So word. Oh, wait, no. No. What am I saying? That was last inning. The inning before. Rizzo made the last out. So it's Stan, Wells, Klaber. Tooth feels a lot better. Thank you for asking, Jazz. Much better. Dan, can I be your next blitzball teammate? I got you on the pitching, and I can take a hell of a hack at the plate. Yo, JK, I wouldn't be against bringing somebody on, but yo, I got a pretty damn good one in Jimmy Norp, so I'm gonna have to decline your offer for now. But hey, maybe if I ended up needing one, sure. I mean, yo, if anything, bro, you'll probably if there's somebody to replace, it's me. So maybe you can join Jimmy Norp. Smash that like button. Hell yeah, John. John knows the deal. And yo, gym today, John. You know it, bro. Did I breathe today? Yes, absolutely. Leg day though, and it was a good one. Squatted. Did 5 sets of squats, 4 sets of leg press, 3 sets of calf extensions on the leg press, which I've been doing my calves on that lately. I get a lot better of a much better feeling of tension when I do it on the actual leg press machine. So yeah, 5 sets of squats, 3 sets of leg press, 3 sets of calf extensions on that, and then did hamstring extensions and or hamstring curls and then leg extensions. That was the vibe today. So hell yeah. Did not breathe today, or breed. I did not breed, as far as I'm aware. You should still go to the dentist, Dan. That's what my mom keeps saying, Bernard, and my dad. They're actually sounding like relatively concerned about it. Stan is up. Yep. Stanton, Wells, Torres. What high school did I go to? Central Regional, home of Al Leiter. LMAO, the Falcons paid $180 million for 4 years of a QB, then drafted a QB with 8th pick. LMAO. So yeah, dude. Even for me, who doesn't know much about football, that was eye-opening. And I watched the Football Today episode with Chris Rose, Justin Panic, and Bobby Skinner, and they were obviously roasting it too. That was a really good episode. For those who are interested in football, check out Football Today on the JM Football channel. But yeah, quite a curious decision by them for sure. Quite a curious decision. And apparently Kirk Cousins was pretty pissed about it too. You can't blame him. All right, let's go, Stan. Come on.
We go to the 4th.
Rewatch your walk-off on Jimmy 10 times in the past week. Just get my stare. Yo, bro, you're telling me, man. I watch that shit probably at least 2 or 3 times a day.
4.5 ERA, but his numbers got blown up in his last.
Yeah, Stantoni Homer would be awesome right now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, Stan.
Last Tuesday.
Out the middle. Attaboy. That shit was smoked. What was the exit velo on that? Let's go. Let me get the exit velo on that.
Said that I would not want to be an infielder with Stanton up, right?
Dude, that shit was smoked. Boom. Let's see here, folks.
He got lucky that it was on his right side.
Not updated just yet. I mean, that has to be at least 110 miles an hour. That was smoked. That's huge. Leadoff single. Let's go. Let's go, Wells. How we feeling, chat? We scoring this inning? Yeah, for real. That was smoked. 110.4 miles an hour. That Stanton single was.
I think he's had bad luck.
Attaboy.
Minimum 50 plate appearances.
All right.
Walk rate is the highest in baseball at 20.3.
Let's go, Wells. 1-0.
In K's at only 15%. So he's done a really good job at long at bats.
Oh, Blue, come on. Did he go? I don't think he went there, Chad. That was a bullshit call. Let's see. Up, perfect angle. Let's see. I'll be honest. He didn't break the plane. Oh, of course Cohen says it because he's the pitcher. That's fair. Yep.
Enters the strike zone.
Ground ball. Oh, this can't be 2, man. You better hustle.
They get 1 on the first, not in time.
All right. All right. Wells better be careful. He's gonna take Trevino's job. JK, I hear you, but I don't, only because Trevino's played well, man. I mean, look at those stats. 116 WRC plus, 339 OBP, 0.5 WAR. Had a good day yesterday in Milwaukee. Trevino's been good, man. So if Wells can just give us something as the platoon from the left side, with his defense being pretty good too. I mean, the Yankees can have a pretty nice. Come on, Glabes. So far, 2 bats in. Glaber's back to having jackass at bats. Swinging first pitch at crap. All right, 2 dead. Let's go, Waldo.
Wanting every strike, wanting a big zone. I get it. Yeah.
Trevor and Wells both picking it up. You love to see it. Facts, Cam.
His hands would be on his
Glaber has seen 2 pitches. Yeah, I know. It's annoying, James.
We completely disagree.
Pretty freaking annoying. But hey, still early. I will not judge a player's game until the very end. But 2 bats in. Not ideal. Let's go, Waldo. Come on. Strike. Okay. But yeah, speaking of cooling off, Waldo's cooled off a little bit, but still above average offensively. Still above average. OBP just barely over 300. But yo, nobody expected him to pick up those, or to keep doing what he kept doing, or keep doing what he was doing his first 2 weeks. And speaking of, he grounds out, and that'll do it. All right. On to the bottom of the 4th. So just gotta hope Clark puts up another scoreless. We do need Waldo to start hitting again, Johnny, especially with DJ out for probably at least a little bit now. Sklibber back to sucking. Well, I can't say that just, Nicholas. It's only been a couple of bats, but so far not great. So far not great. Very easy inning. Not a deal, especially with the way it started out. A fucking 110-mile-an-hour sinker. Yeah, I know. I'm cursing like a sailor today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But, yo, on the bottom of the 4th, just got to hopefully have Clark throw another scoreless, and then it'll be Grisham then top. And for the Orioles, that's heart of the order. O'Hearn, Santander, Mountcastle. Clark at 46 pitches through 3. What's Birdie's timetable? So he's doing rehab right now, James. Probably a couple more days. And then I would say, honestly, probably at the end of this series, he'll be back. Would be my guess. Not like, I mean, he could maybe finish like the last game or so. But I would say Yankees have a 3-game series against Detroit at home after this. I would say that. So Friday would be my guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you say Birdie's rehabbing today? Yep, yeah. Sorry, I just saw that message. I curse like a sailor, so I feel more comfortable when you do the same, Dan, to be honest. Yeah, and you know what, JK? It's like I tell people all the time on here, which is not that you guys ever have an issue with it for the most part. It's just like, it's not me being a punk. It's just kind of like how I interact when watching a ball game. Whether it's Yankees, the Jets, sports, and just, you know, we're just bullshitting, you know what I'm saying? There we go again. I think Glaber has more pop-outs this month than Joey Votto has in his career. Probably, because there is a pretty insane Joey Votto pop-up stat, isn't there, where he only had like a handful in his career. Got to take more pitches, get into the Orioles bullpen, which is terrible. Yeah, Craig Kimbrell blew another save on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. And that's how they lost the Oakland series. So you're not wrong. But so far, pitch count-wise, Grace Rodriguez is at 57 through 4, which not great. Not great for us. If you don't curse while watching sports, that is just scary. I agree, Griffin. Or more so, if you get upset at somebody curses while watching sports, that's more concerning. Token99 says, there's a Yankees YouTube channel that has 3,500 views, bro, but in Spanish. Spanish people watch baseball, too. Marcus says, the person saying no cursing a couple days ago was the craziest comment I've ever seen in a while. Yeah, bro, I'll get this from time to time. I'm like, yo, what? Like, come on. And I'm pretty sure it was during a big moment, too, Marcus. Like, after a home run or something, it's like, okay, my bad. Should I watch like I'm in church? You didn't know that Juan Soto's favorite team is the Red Sox? The Boston Rex. I have not heard of the Boston Rex, no. Oh, shit. Hope Clark's all right. They'll get the play. Yankees come out and check on him. Coming out to check. Yeah, that was hit pretty hard. Let's see. I mean, it looks like he's all right. No matter what, they're going to check on him, but maybe have him throw a pitch. He's smiling, so. Bro, talking about retiring from playing baseball. I was a pitcher. Like, that was kind of my thing. And not going to say that's why I quit baseball, because you already told you why I quit, to watch the Yankees. But that was something I definitely didn't miss. I was always so afraid of... I ended up wearing like a chest protector towards the end because I was so scared of getting nailed. Let's see where I got him. Oh, wait, do you have the glove?
Or the rib cage.
Oh, it was a rib cage?
Back of the rib cage.
Yeah, that's
hey, he's all good, though. Right, he's all good. What up, Phil?
Kid out there, but wow, that's...
Yeah, it did bounce perfectly, he came.
I'd have preferred the Forrest Gump ball. Got a little more meat down lower.
All right, one dead. Keep it going, Clark. Looking good. Ground ball to second. Nice. A lot of quick outs, man. So Clark's pitch count's pretty damn good, too. But, again, I don't know how much of a factor that'll play because come third time through the order, the Yankees going to, like, want to keep him in. I doubt it.
balls whizzing by your ear from your third baseman.
Oh, that's fine, Token 99. I don't care. Are you implying that I'm worried about Juan Soto leaving for the Red Sox?
Robinson got hit.
'Cause I assure you I'm not. If I was forced to have concern, it would technically be him going to the Mets.
Back of his
But
belt, right?
even that, you guys know, I have no worry about the Yankees' ability to retain Juan Soto. I think he wants to be here, and obviously the Yankees want him to be here.
Okay, we all kind of laughed, but
Yeah, you are a psychopath then, JK. I wanted nothing to do with the line drives back up the middle.
Those were his exact words too.
Well, those kind
I never even had a habit, so it's not like I have PTSD or nothing
6 weeks.
of an instance where it happened. It was always in the back of my head.
Shroom out before it dissipates.
Because, bro, God forbid that shit does hit you in the head, man. I mean,
Do you have one that sticks out more?
it could kill you.
I took more off my legs, shins.
He's got like maybe 5 hitters left before Henderson comes back up. That's what I'm saying, yo. So, like,
But those rib shots like
going into this, I assumed Clark was giving us 5, maybe 1 out into the 5th, or into the 6th, excuse me.
weeks.
And Henderson being up in 5, top of the order, I mean, that kind of goes along with that thought process.
Seems to be.
I mean, maybe they go batter by batter, but
About is when he goes and sits down for a while.
Toka, I get it, bro. Well, what did I top out at, Marcus? Like, dude, not even 80s, bro.
The adrenaline's carrying him.
I was a finesse guy, you know? That's what everybody says. They just don't have any velo whatsoever. I threw like 74, bro. My curveball was half decent. I'm not trying to like brag or nothing, but my curveball was the only thing I had going for me.
Got hit in the
And bro, I could not hit whatsoever
came out to get him. He said, I'm trying him.
in high school. That like, even when I wasn't pitching, when I would play third base, I would get DH'd for.
That broken leg. He's out for 8 weeks.
You know? So that should let you know how good of a hitter I was. Ball outside. I played third and took a bad hop to the ear. I was normally first, but coach insisted I played third, and I hated it. Oh, man.
Not about
That's tough. You get forced to third, and then you get knocked in the ear. That's tough. I've gotten hit a couple times for, like, fielding and stuff, and obviously in the box. But, nah, pitching, man. Like, I never got a comeback, but I was always so afraid of it. Because, yo, especially, like, it's kind of like having a stand or a judge in the box when you're a kid in high school or whatever the hell. There's always just like these disproportionately sized humans that like hit puberty a couple years earlier, or even just like are mammoths. I guess because by the time I'm 17, we all kind of hit puberty, but like some kids are just like 6'5", 220 pounds in high school. You know, God forbid one of them hits one right back at you, like sayonara, bro. Attaboy. All right, dude, another scoreless inning for Clark. So he's doing his job. Time for the office to do their job. On to the 5th. On to the 5th, folks. Which, who do we say is coming up? Grisham then top, I believe. Yes. Word. Grisham, Volpe, Soto. We got to score. Got to score. Let's do it. It's a big game. Big freaking game. Never get hit in the nuts. Feo, it's a tremendous point by you. Feo says, could be worse, Dan. You could be in war and shot. That is a tremendous point by you, Feo. One of the best points I've ever heard you make, to be honest. Cano was my favorite hitter because he was sexy. Yo, his swing was certainly sexy, bro. Cano was a beast. Cano was a beast, and I was upset as hell when he left, but in the end, it all kind of ended up working out because, you know, I know the butterfly effect's a thing. We talked about that a lot on here, but my hunch says he still gets popped for PEDs even if he stays with the Yankees, so I'm glad he walked. Glad he walked. I mean, it wasn't just a one-time deal with him, too. He got popped a couple times. I mean, shit, he's playing in the Mexico League right now, isn't he? He's probably using it again. But yeah, Cano was nice. And that contract was, I mean, giving a 32-year-old a 10-year deal is nuts in itself. Which production-wise, I mean, he was pretty good. He just the steroids thing. And then his final year, what was it, last year or 2022, he was pretty shitty. Cano still playing in Mexico, yep. Then you have the best way to describe him, thanks. It's just because I don't know how to describe them, I feel like, Morgan. So I say it in a dumb way that just comes off. I don't know. JK says, I'm going to just say it's Monday and Mondays suck. Mondays do suck, but I love all y'all. These chats, every game are awesome. Bro, facts. And you're the man, dude. I appreciate messages like that more than you know, man. And I'm with you, dude. I tell you guys all the time when I come on here, so I'm kind of like a broken record by now. But I look forward to these streams more than anything else. Coming on here to be able to kick with you guys, watch some Yankees baseball, it's legitimately the highlight of my day. It's made the highlight of my day, which is already watching Yankee baseball, like even better. So I'm right there with you, bro. I appreciate you. Hell yeah, Aaron. Give me some Robinson Cano trivia. Or ask me it first before you give it away if you have a question. Besides Jason Dominguez, which player do you want to be called up to the show? Nicholas Ben Rice. Remember the name. He's raking this year, too. Raked last year, raking this year. Hit a home run yesterday, too, I think. When did I create Yankees Avenue? The first ever thing of Yankees Avenue was Instagram in 2016. I was a junior in high school. In my English class, Miss Millette, who was a smoke show. She was filling in on paternity leave for our first English teacher or whatever, or our normal English teacher. Which actually, the English teacher I was supposed to have like hated my sister, so it worked out pretty well that she wasn't there because she probably would have hated me too. All right, let's go, Grish. Come on. Ball and a strike. Big AB here. Let's go. Start us off right. 1 and 2. Who was the Mets GM when Rob Cano was traded there, and what's special about him? Brody Van Wagenen, Aaron, and he was the agent for Jacob deGrom.
Be up through the zone, and when it's up through the zone, it's not in the zone very long. That's one thing that.
Is that right, Aaron? Is that what you're asking for? What position does Ben Rice play? Well, he's a catcher by trade, but he's a catcher slash first base slash DH. He's played all three this season and in his minor league career. So just knowing that like he's not a definitive everyday catcher has me hesitant about his future there. But his bat, man, his bat plays. Left-handed stick, absolutely rakes. I've talked about him a lot, I know, but undrafted prospect going into last year and then just raked in every single level of the minor leagues he played in. Low A, high A, double A. And then now I believe he's a top 15 prospect for the Yankees, and he's continued that success into this year. He has an OPS like over 900 so far. He's hitting home runs. And nice. Leadoff walk for Grisham. Let's go. Huge. All right, we got to score. We got to freaking score here, chat. Let's go. But yeah, Ben Rice, man. Dude can hit. Left-handed hitter, first base, catcher, DH. Who knows? There's... If the Yankees need offense, whenever the time comes, like find a way to get his bat into the lineup. That's all I know. We'll worry about the defense later. Such a meathead philosophy, I know, but this dude can hit for real. Pay attention to him. Let's go, Volk. Come on. A little low, but not the worst call in the world. Yeah, that's what I see him much more as a first baseman, Nicholas, than a catcher. Yep, gotta go. Gotta get going here. I don't know why I said gotta go like that, like I'm dipping. Peace out. Let's go, Volt. Good eye, attaboy. Good take, good take. Already at the top of the fifth, yeah, we gotta get going.
Nathan Eovaldi threw 100 miles an hour for years, and nobody could get on his.
Here's some trivia for you. They mentioned Nathan Eovaldi. It was a deal with the Marlins. Who else came over to the Yankees in that Miami Marlins deal? Damn, Volt. In the deal for Nathan Eovaldi, which was entering 2015, it was the offseason entering 2015. Who else was traded to the Yankees in that deal? A pretty notable Yankee. No longer on the team, but was a pretty notable, for many reasons, a notable Yankee. Good and bad. Yeah, Volpe's got to hit that shit. Could have done that same thing he did the other day. Kind of a similar pitch to this one. Kabang. Let's go, Volt. The 1-2.
The 1-2.
Good eye, attaboy. Attaboy, let's see. Martin Prado, no, but that's a good... I'll take that in a way because he was who was sent back. Martin Prado was sent back in the Nathan Eovaldi deal.
So now you're not used to seeing one thing. Right.
Now I'm going to fact check myself to make sure I'm not wrong.
High fly ball.
Not in this field. Shitty ass fucking
Makes the play.
push back left field.
And he just draws the throw.
Okay, so here's the whole trade. I'll give you guys 5 more seconds for the... All right, a couple people are here getting it. A couple here are getting it. The trade was going to Miami, Martin Prado, David Phelps, which I forgot about David Phelps going to Miami. Martin Prado, David Phelps, in exchange for Garrett Jones, who some may remember was a platoon DH for the Yankees for a little bit that year against lefties. But Nathan Eovaldi, and here's the answer I was looking for, Domingo Germán was also acquired with Nathan Eovaldi in that deal. Let's go, Soto. Come on. Let's get on the board here. Let's go.
That's where I see like all of his struggles. He hasn't been able to throw a fastball.
Who do I think is the best batting stance Moon Miss of all time? Alex Rodriguez. In the Yankees order?
No, and that was a regular occurrence.
Probably Soto.
O'Neal, strong.
Soto has a very powerful looking stance. Judge's stance is okay, but I think Judge's stance is just badass because it works for him. Otherwise, it's okay.
And it's just not happening.
Soto's though, he looks so powerful in the box, and everything about it, like along with the Soto shuffle, which I will include into the conversation about his stance because it's all part of it. It's all one thing. So I'll probably go Soto, but all time A-Rod for sure. Let's go, come on. 1 and 2. Shit, bro, I'm getting hungry again. What everybody have for dinner?
This was the wall
I had McDonald's last night.
David and Joe remember.
Wendy's today.
And now, 4:10 to left.
I need some meat. I definitely need some sort of meat.
Higher wall.
Obviously, I've had just one protein shake today, so I'm going to have another one of those before bed, along with an actual meal. Let's go, Soto. Come on. 1 and 2. Big spot. Huge spot.
Yeah, hold it. I don't think I would have got there.
Wrap it around the pole.
Have to hit the pole.
Good eye. Good eye. Come on. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat.
Probably reach the
Now, Faye, are you being serious when you say that, or do you actually not eat dinner? Because I'll hear people say that about breakfast. I used to be an anti-breakfast guy, and I can go without breakfast. Lately, I had been really about breakfast, but sometimes I can manage without it. Dinner, though, need dinner.
2-2.
Good eye, attaboy. Oh, that shuffle.
3-2.
Theo, you're definitely pulling my leg, right? There's no way you don't eat dinner.
A little tap on the legs.
If not, you have to fill me in on your eating schedule, if you don't mind.
First time up.
You technically don't have to do anything, but I prefer if you would fill me in on what you do.
He hit the change up off the wall, and there he just
Are you
took it.
like a one huge meal kind of guy? Which I get that, but I feel like if you're like a one big meal person, it's usually dinner.
Grisham, 3-2, 1 out.
But I'm not judging. Not judging. The 3-2, come on.
They do not.
Ooh, we could have crushed that shit. I eat lunch, and that's basically it every day. Hey, if it works for you. Dan, look up Chuck Knobloch's batting stance. I know Chuck Knobloch's batting stance.
A right-hander.
Johnny Damon's stance. Damon's stance is okay. I skip lunch in the regular. I'm 40, though. Lunch,
Mike Messina.
I don't skip lunch. I just do a late lunch. Like it's usually around 2 or 3. Fouled away. Or fouled in front of him
I
to the
would
side.
guess that.
I'm honestly pretty standard, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's about it for me. But to each their own.
It could not have
To
been
each their own.
Mike Messina, so I'm gonna guess
Just
it was
kidding.
a coach.
You must follow my exact
Bet at my best.
schedule of eating, or else you're banned from the watch party.
Buster Only of ESPN just texted me. He said back when Messina pitched in camp and some of the Orioles pitchers ran a tape measure to left center, and they said it was 350 feet to left center.
Come on, Soto, 3-2. I have no problem with the walk here. No problem. Come on. The 3-2. Soto looks
3-2.
locked. Here we go. Ah, man. That's tough. Always tough to see Soto expand.
It's the first time he's got a swing and miss on his fastball tonight.
Who's pitching tomorrow? Tomorrow is Nestor?
Soho.
Let me confirm.
All over the changeup and the off-speed pitches. Good
Let me
read
confirm for you, Johnny.
by the battery here. Rushman,
That's a big out.
away heater, gets him.
Yep, Nestor versus Dean Kremer.
Judge.
Let's go, Cap. Home from Judge, calling it out. Let's do it, JK. I'm down. Dan, you are a hobbit. What does that mean?
Did you think the pitches are scripted?
Yeah, you're talking about the, I know Hobbit from the Lord of the Rings expansion
They're
series,
making good calls on sequences.
which I never watched Lord of the Rings, so don't quiz me on it. Good eye.
It's not all
Good
just
eye.
computer-driven, you know.
Let's go, Cap.
They're
Come
still
on.
ball players. They're still
Let's go.
using the eye test,
A home run here would be
decisions
badass.
upon what they see. And
Ugh,
Rushman's
I
really
keep
good.
touching my face with this microphone. I'm going to get pimples. More than I already got.
It wasn't necessarily on your wrist. You still had the same information.
Drilled! Get out, ball!
Right field. Santander on the
Damn it!
through the wall makes the play. For the
God damn it, man.
4 men left. We're halfway through.
Ugh. The Yankees have had some good swings today. They've had some good swings. Just have not put it together just yet. But the way they're looking, at the very least, I see them scoring at least a run today. I feel pretty good about that. I'm just so curious about what they're going to do with Clark. Now, this inning, there's no question. He's going to go back out and hopefully throws up another scoreless. But then after that, you get to the top of the order, which would be the third time through. What do they do then? That'll be something to keep your eyes peeled to. Which, speaking of that, if you want to take a look at the bullpen, this is the bullpen budget, courtesy of my guy James Smythe. Which, for the most part, I mean, we're in pretty good shape. I mean, a lot of guys threw yesterday, but I mean, the only one out of them I would see probably not available would be, well, even so, I mean, Marnashu probably not available, Tonkin probably not available, but who cares? The main dude that's not available that, you know, kind of hurts a little bit, Victor Gonzalez, having to use him in the 9th yesterday, which you may or may not have disagreed with the decision. But anyways, Clay should be available. Ian Hamilton threw 18 yesterday. He should be available, hopefully. Caleb Ferguson has looked better as of late. He should be available. Luke Weaver, Dennis Santana as well. So, I mean, our bullpen is in pretty decent shape in terms of who we have being available, I would think. But how will they do? Obviously, it's our one, in my opinion, our main heel of the team right now is our bullpen. So that'll be interesting to see how the Yankees manage that with Clark, because I definitely don't see him going through the third time through the order. Let's see. He probably moved past the LMAO. What? If you have a question, by all means. Oh shit! Yeah, give me the trivia question, Aaron L. Sorry, I'll look at it. Let me see. What was your trivia question? Aaron. Yeah. Oh, who else was the agent for? Oh. No, I don't know that. I just know he was the agent for DeGrom. Fill me in. Van Wagenen was the agent for DeGrom, yes, word. But who else was the agent for? I'm not sure. I don't think I know. I don't think I know. And here we go. Fill me in. I don't know.
That pitch right there has been good for Schmidt all night. Cutter. 17.
Yeah, I'm getting something good for dinner tonight. It's also going to be kind of weird because this is a 6:30 start. The game obviously will be over like earlier. He was Cano's agent who negotiated the deal. He was the butt end for as the. He was Cano's agent, really?
Settling into a formula that he has.
Really?
Lefties are usually low ball hitters.
That is funny. So he negotiated, the 10-year deal, and then he ended up taking it on.
Kind of since
Weird.
last year with Clark Schmidt, he was in search mode, trying to
Interesting.
use his cutter figure.
That was such a weird trade at the time, but yo, with the way Jared Kelenic has panned out, even with him figuring it out kind of over the last year,
Both sides of the plate.
the Mets said they did not look as bad as I initially thought they would. In part because, I mean, that deal especially, the first year looked horrible. I mean, Edwin Diaz was a total bust that first season in New York. And if I remember correctly, Cano, even though Cano did have a good season or two with the Mets, I think it may have just been the COVID season, but that first year, I'm pretty sure Cano was not good. And then at that point, you didn't know Kelenic was going to be a bust, to a degree. But at this point, it doesn't look as bad, because Diaz ended up being, like, he's one of the best closers in baseball now. They re-signed him.
The count is 3-2.
It's really just the Cano part of it that looks bad on the Mets end. But they ended up eating his money, so. The fact that they ended up having Steve Cohen by the team made that situation a little bit better. Because, you know, the Wilpons weren't going to eat that money. All right, leadoff walk. Not great. Got to watch this shit here. The Astros called it that first base prospect I was talking about, Joe. I remember you talking about him. Yeah, interesting. So I wonder if that means Abreu's benched. Dan, you should put down 3 quesadillas. I'm going to have to put down something, bro. Because I'm fucking hungry. Crazy Man says, hey, Dan, what is your favorite Red Sox player of all time? It is hard for me to pick because I hate the Red Sox. You. I'll tell you this. It would be harder for me to pick a Houston Astro. Pop them up. Huge. As for the Red Sox, I mean, nobody on the team right now. But, like, all time, I mean, there's got to be somebody I didn't mind. I'm not going to say, like, Big Poppy.
You'll see when he comes to the plate.
And I won't count, like, any, like, former Yankees. That would be cheating. There's got to be somebody, right? I can't say Mookie, who I used to, like, despise. I like him a lot now. I had a whole hate page towards Mookie Betts when I was in high school.
Yes, you're going to get moved. I like that.
I don't know. Favorite Red Sox, man. Shit.
Lou Piniella had that advantage.
I don't know. I have an answer. I'm sure there is somebody. I'll have to get back to you on that. Not sure.
What a turnaround for this kid, though.
Well, yeah, I would say Verdugo Luan, but I feel like that would be cheating. It has to be somebody with no Yankee ties.
6 home runs.
How are you feeling about King being traded with how his numbers are looking? I don't even know how his numbers are looking, Cross. I know he's had a couple good outings. Maybe he's been good overall. But I have no hesitancy about that deal. I mean, that's what it took to get Soto. It was no-brainer.
24 years old.
Good luck to King, and that's that.
Kind of surprising.
No more, nah.
Training. Big opening month.
Devers? No. Listen, I troll the shit out of Devers, and, like, on paper, I technically don't like him. He's fine, but I definitely don't like him. Like, he's all right. He's whatever.
He's really good, Clark. Right,
I don't know. I mean, shit. I'll give you a current Red Sox player. Let me look at the Red Sox roster. Who the hell is my favorite Red Sox?
For a while to confuse Mullins over there, who runs very well. 6 for 7 in stolen bases, so you got to hold him close.
Dear God. Hey, Garrett. No, that's former Yankee. I was going to say Garrett Cooper because they just picked him up.
Mentioned this earlier. The Orioles.
All right, I got nothing for you. I'd say Rob Refsnyder, former Yankee. So unless I can pick a former Yankee, I don't really have anybody for you. But at the same time, there's nobody in the Red Sox I really hate, whereas I can't say about every other team. Like the Blue Jays, multiple players I hate. Astros, multiple players I hate.
See, I don't really think that should go as a cut steal.
Favorite Red Sox, Bill Buckner. Yeah, that makes sense, Aaron. Yep. Fumbled the 86 World Series.
One of the other.
You know? Tyler O'Neill. I don't mind Tyler O'Neill. But I don't really have it. I'm kind of indifferent about him, you know?
they consider the cost.
He's in the IL, right? Because he got off to that crazy start. All right, so pay attention to this, guys, because first and second, 1 out. And the top of the lineup is up after this hitter. It's 9 then top.
Now, David, we've talked about this a lot.
They're going to talk about it now.
And haven't got your read on it yet. His numbers, completely different third time through.
I'm surprised if they don't have somebody up right now.
Do you believe that it's physical, or do you believe it's mental?
This could get ugly, folks. This could be the game right here.
It's mental.
Huge inning. Biggest inning of the game.
Still good, but
On the
there
pitching
is
side of things, right here.
definitely sort of a cutoff
Get ready.
point. When he gets past
Get locked
75
in.
pitches, the numbers seem
Gotta get locked in.
As we see here, he's now right at 70.
I gotta take my lymph node medicine.
To wonder and look.
When I stress, I become inflamed.
Learning his formula, learning which pitches to throw. You know, the first walk, he kind of lost his way a little bit on a 2-2 count. Instead of burying the hitter, he tried to trick him a little bit and ended up missing that. I still think he's still kind of learning his way. I don't see anything physical. There's no reason why he can't get over the hump. It's just something you have
All right,
to
come
learn
on,
for
Clark.
yourself out there on the mound.
Let's go, chat.
Pitching coach can't teach it to you. A catcher can't. You've got
Boy,
to
it's a
figure it out
huge spot.
yourself.
I wonder if we can get a double play in this goon. Hey, big first pitch. Big first pitch, swing and a miss.
For the second time, then it goes to
I did see the Rays City Connect. It's okay. I don't love City Connects. Trevor Story, perpetual IL. You know what? Trevor Story, if I had to pick a favorite Red Sox, it's probably him. If I had to pick.
7 of the 8 runs
2 strikes.
up in the 6th inning.
2 strikes. Come on.
So I think it's more mental.
Let's go, Clark.
Because I don't see a real fall off in his stuff. I think maybe he gets away from like the pitches that make him really successful. And I think one of those
Can't lose him here. Got to bury this guy.
I think as he gets later on in the game, he might need to
Strikeout
start
or if
using
contact, double play.
His curveball's the one pitch that he can get.
This is a huge out.
A little more differential because his cutter and his sinker are similar. In the low 90s, even the sweepers in the mid to upper 80s. And the curveball's the one pitch he can.
Come on, Clark.
he can
0-2.
get 10 miles
Set him
an hour
down.
off.
Right here. Well, that takes a double play out of it. Makes this out even bigger. Got to get 2 outs before Gunnar Henderson comes up. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Because at the very least, he'll get that run in with a sac fly.
See, when you catch it on one knee, do you decide to try to pick it or block it? And then when it's wide like that, it's a hard decision to make.
It's a really hard decision because you're really good at the balls in front of you, but it limits.
Little nervous, not going to lie.
And most guys don't miss that much by
Little
their
nervous.
curveball.
Come on.
But
Let's go,
because
Clark.
he
Gotta
did
set him
it,
down.
forced the Yankees to bring the
1-2.
infield
Big
in,
pitch.
and he's got to go for the strikeout.
2-2. Come on. Oh, boy.
1-0 Orioles. They have runners
This
on
inning
second.
very well could decide the game.
And Joe mentioned the Yankee infield is in.
Infield in. Give me a strikeout. Popped him up. That should not get the run in.
Popped up.
Yep, no problem. Rizzo, you got that?
Territory.
No concussion. Attaboy. Sweet. Rizzo's defense is looking a lot better. And it may seem like a no-brainer catch, like obviously. But, yo, remember, in Toronto, granted, that Toronto play was harder because it was, like, in line with the dugout. Depth perception-wise, he was looking off. The last few games, he's looking, I ain't going to judge based off that play, but, hell, a couple weeks ago, I was concerned about plays like that. So, anyways, big out, huge out. Let's go. Gunnar Henderson time. This is nerve-wracking, chat. This is nerve-wracking. We getting out of this? We getting out of this? Yeah. Almost want to walk Gunnar. Who's on deck? It's not a bad idea. Or at least just pitch around him. Let's see. Well, they got Rushman batting second, so I don't know. Nah, they wouldn't do it with Rushman. If it was O'Hearn batting two, I'd probably agree with you, but
it's the 6th
walking Gunnar to face.
I don't know how pitchers think.
You just got to get him. Just got to get him. I hear your logic, though, SP. I hear your logic.
But I know what Jeff's saying because
I just feel like some of the people are saying it, too. I mean, I feel like if you walk Gunnar, like,
trying to throw as hard as they could, really.
the baseball gods just automatically implement Adley Rushman into Grand Slam off of us.
Is the key for the third time through the
But I hear the logic. I definitely hear the logic. Maybe you just pitch around him.
The more he gets on your stuff, the more he knows what your cutter does.
What did Adley do against Clark? He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And then Gunnar struck out last time. Here we go. That's so dangerous, bro. Holy shit. First pitch strike. That caught a lot of the plate. God damn. What was that, a cutter? Backdoor cutter? But got too much plate. If that's like an inch or two to the right on the outside, it's a much better pitch. Which he's thrown a lot this season for a good strike, that backdoor cutter. But that had too much plate. All right, the 0-1. Come on. Oof. Okay.
You know, there's 3 ways to get hitters out. There's north and south.
Dan, what is the technical meaning of pitch around? I can never seem to complete that goal in MLB The Show.
Back-to-back meaning off speed.
I don't know about it in MLB The Show, but
East to west.
I mean, in real life, pitch around, you
East to west. Both sides of the plate, pitches moving both ways.
just don't throw him strikes pretty
Front
much.
to back would help.
Make him chase, and if you let him walk, oh, a gift from the gods, a gift from the gods, folks. Oh, catch that ball! Let's go! Oh my God, is that huge, folks? Holy crap!
We go to the 6th.
Let's go, chat. Boy, oh boy, is that huge. Who do we got coming up? Rizzo, Stanton, Wells? Holy crap. That is huge, chat. Let's go. Drop a like on the stream. Drop a like on the stream. Let's go. All right. Rizzo, Stanton, Wells. I gotta step over here for a second.
Satellite free DirecTV. Never thought I'd see the day. Our lifespans are quite short.
Stream DirecTV without a satellite dish.
I'm gonna do this thing. just for bits.
7 o'clock at night.
So which leg are we operating on?
Asking the right question can greatly impact your future,
Are you sure you're an orthopedist?
especially when it comes to your finances.
Are you a certified financial planner? CFP professional.
CFP professionals are committed to acting in your best interest.
A very suspicious blue truck out in front of my home.
Vacation ideas?
May have to call 911.
I was thinking house by you.
Just kidding. Okay. Good shit. Good shit, chat. All right. Rizzo, Stanton, Wells. Let's score here. Let's freaking score here. Man, that was such a huge out, bro. That is such a huge freaking out. Okay. You know, let me, I'm gonna refresh my VIP in now just in case. Bro, I want like some really good food right now. Like borderline some sloppy shit, like a 7-Eleven pepperoni pizza or something. Oh, that'd be good. Oh, a pizza right now, bro? I may have to get one. If the Yankees win this fucking game, I'm gonna eat good. If not, I'm gonna starve myself as punishment. Kidding, don't do that. Alright. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm acting like some smoke show walked in the room and I'm gonna catcall him. Around the league. Yo, Elliott 18 stolen bases now. That's nuts. Yeah, Ranger Suarez, he's been going off.
Around the majors, Ellie De La Cruz, 18 stolen bases. And that leads everybody.
All right, let's go, Riz. Dude, even give me like a little solo home right now. Fat Dingo, you're hilarious, bro. Are you a Blue Jays fan, I assume? Maybe we've talked about this before. I'm not sure. Yo, no, facts. 7-Eleven, it's not bad. It's not bad pizza, for sure. Hey, Dan, don't catcall. Not. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not, Aaron. I was more so making fun of myself because I kept going, and that's how weirdos catcall. Trust me. You think I'm imagine fucking me catcalling somebody. Oh man, let's go, Riz. Come on, 0-2. Did I?
In today's game, you hear a lot
Dan, Jersey pizza or New York pizza? Well, I mean, I gotta go Jersey because I'm from Jersey, John. But I feel like aren't they kind of the same thing, like
my metrics are good.
Jersey and New York
Just
pizza,
not, you know,
or maybe not? I
gaining
guess that's
results, but
you're asking for a reason, but I've had both.
I said that to Paul
And,
once. Hey, you know, he hit a bullet right at him. Hey, what are you swinging? He almost
I'm not one to say, oh, pizza's pizza, because that's not true. But in terms of New York and New Jersey, that's been my experience. Pizza's pizza. And I have like good pizza spots around me. I got good pizza spots around the office in New York that I've had. And obviously, when I like say, oh, I might get 7-Eleven pizza, I don't count that as like legitimate pizza.
2-2.
It's its own category, like 7-Eleven pizza, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Little Caesars. That's its own category.
No such compliment as good.
It's like, you know, a McDonald's burger versus like a restaurant burger, like a home cooked burger. They're different things, but sometimes you want one
I'm out.
compared to the other. 2-2 to Rizzo. Did I? 3-2. Come on. Come on.
3-2 on Rizzo leading off.
Ever been to... Yo, I have Yankees fans. Mia's Pizzeria in Seaside Park? Absolutely. Me and my boy Colin go there all the time. At least when we get pizza around here. Yeah, Mia's in Seaside is fire, bro. 3-2.
And
Come on, Blue!
walk here in the 6th. Oh, he struck.
Holy shit, man. That's a horrible call, bro.
Believe it.
Boone, you're going to have to get tossed, bro. That is a dreadful call.
He's gonna have some work.
Yeah, you missed that, pal. You missed that. That's a horrible call.
Zone. That's a
Take your fucking bat and smash her upside the head with it, bro.
You know, put pressure on Grayson Rodriguez.
What a disgrace.
Able to score.
What a disgrace.
A lot of
Wow.
strikes called.
Wow. Holy crap, bro. Stan, hit a fucking nuke. That's terrible. That is awful. God awful, man. No, that's horrible.
Much movement.
That's horrible, chat.
I mean, rewarded.
That is just dreadful.
Veteran umpires
Jesus
will
Christ.
throw a little extra.
Stan, hit a bomb.
Where the catcher wants you to throw it. He was setting up
Dear
the
Lord,
play,
man.
hit the target, then okay.
Dog got fooled by a frame job.
That's the way
Pretty shitty frame job, too, to be honest.
Rizzo is beside himself, and rightly so.
What a disgrace. Damn it.
1-2 on Stanton.
So James Rouse in there telling Ben May that the game
1-2 on Stan. Come on.
Don't be looking in the dugout.
Come on.
The player expressed the frustration. He might be right? He might be right.
He was. Oh, dude, that was a brutal call. Holy crap. Good eye. Let's go, Stan. Come on, hit a bomb.
2-2.
I think he's going to go back to the fastball here.
They're going to miss pitches, and you have to deal with that during the course of the game.
All right, 1-0 top of the
That would
sixth.
be a challenge. Rizzo could go right to his helmet and challenge that call.
Yeah. That's why at the very least you got to get the challenge. That's just a brutal call. What a disgrace. Heads up.
But as a hitter,
Full count on Stanton.
you get pitches that-
What a disgrace.
Yes. You forget about those, right?
Oh, always.
What a disgrace.
Challenge system.
I am.
Back in my day, bro, you know what we do with somebody like that?
I am too.
You kick the fucking
Just to
ass.
see it.
Just kidding. Never been in a fight in my life.
It's quick. It's
With somebody outside of my friend group. I've never been into an actual like physical altercation out in public for no reason.
at the US
But speaking of my boy Colin, me and him get into a fight about once a year.
Well, I also think umpires don't want to have that feeling that I cost somebody.
It only brings us closer.
To have. They're
Come on,
doing
Stan,
this-
let's go.
I mean, these guys are throwing 98 miles an hour. You got to make a decision quick.
Good eye, okay. Good AB, Stan. Good AB. So Stan 1 for 2 with a walk, and here's Wells again. Wells, never a better time for your first home of the year.
So Stanton,
I'm actually kind of feeling it right now. Chat, Wells' first home run coming up.
And that's going to bring up
Coming up.
Justin Wells. He's 1 for 2.
It is getting relatively late, Donna. You're right. Like we got to score at some point. It's not concerningly late, but at some point you do got to start scoring. And here we are on the top of 6. Big spot. Did I? Nope. Did not go. Don't even check.
Did he go? No, he did not.
Very good.
Dan Iasoni.
Very good. If we win, it's pizza. If we lose, it's Brussels sprouts. The 1-0. Good eye. Nope. Same thing. Did not go.
2-0.
That time they didn't check. 2-0. Who's on deck? 7-hole Glaber? Yep. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Warming up the bullpen. 1 of 3 lefties the Orioles have. They carry 5 righties.
The 2-0. Rit! Yeah! Hustle, Stan! Hustle!
Let's see if they get the force at second. And they do.
God fucking damn it, man. I mean, that is tough because you got to go back or freeze, but
Then he does have
God damn it. That ain't going to be a hit for Wells now.
That's not a hit now for Wells.
I said it first. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I mean,
You don't see
listen, we know Stan's a fucking cinder block.
It's a
It's tough. That is tough. You don't. That just sucks. That's all it is. It just sucks.
And he doesn't have great speed.
No need for me to have a take on it. It just sucks.
Really quickly, and they get the force out. Good job by Henderson acting as a first baseman. Just stretch, right? You saw him stretch out there.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, let's go, Glabes.
I told you Wells is running into bad luck this year. You
Wait, is he
see
on the bat?
stretch. I mean, he's got first base potential too. Not only does he hit, play a good shortstop, and steal bases.
Yo, facts, bro. I didn't even factor that part in. Yeah, Wells is so unlucky, man. That's crazy,
Kind of
bro.
flat-footed as he was lunging.
That's
back to
crazy.
first when the ball got over.
On the bright side, this is probably Grayson Rodriguez's last inning. He's at 96 pitches.
And then,
Now, ideally, we can knock him out with a bang.
no, he's kind of
Play
challenged
Torres
speed-wise.
here.
We can see his momentum's all back to first there. He got caught flat-footed.
Yeah.
And when he
'Cause, I mean, if Stan takes another step there, God forbid that ball is caught, he's thrown out at first. So there's nothing you can really do.
But he immediately read that.
You just wish he was a little bit faster, but he's not. It is what it is. The sky is blue.
Doubled off.
Let's go, Glabes. Come on.
Gleyber Torres.
Okay, this umpire sucks. We can put it in the fucking book, bro. He's horrible. He's horrible.
Seems to be leaking a little bit, and that's why he's filleting balls.
Come on,
to right
Glabes.
field.
Ooh, filleting balls. Never heard that
Leads
before.
him.
I'll take a
The other
fillet.
day, he drove that one over the second baseman.
Good eye.
The bases loaded. It ended up being a
Good eye.
3 RBIs on a double.
My man just jogging. Nah, that's just how he runs, bro. I mean,
All the way to right center.
I mean, it is technically jogging, but we know how Stan is. Like, he does run with injuries in mind. That's just part of his game. It sucks. It is what it is. Glaber, what in the hell, dude? That's crazy. I understand that ball's going out of play, but that's nuts, man. Like, that's a very hittable pitch that Glaber will often take the opposite way.
So he's got 100.
And he just, like, that was like a 2-strike swing where you're trying to foul a ball off. Right there. On 1-1.
Coming into today 129. Now, this is a ballpark
right.
that Glaber
Come on, Glabes.
runs in a lot, but that's got to be in his head. 0 home runs.
Is anybody warming up, by the way?
2.
I mean, no way they're throwing Clark back up in 6, are they?
Also a free agent year.
If so, that would surprise me.
Into certain players not all of them. A lot of them, though. Some guys end up having their best years and then don't produce as well.
If so, they just must think like at some point it's got to click for him the third time through.
They want to get that free agent contract.
But I don't think it's anything mental with him. Obviously, it's just like
Yes.
He wants to be a Yankee.
it's how it works for him. They see his shit 3 times, and that's when they start to figure him out. Ground ball up the middle. Hey, okay, nice little base knock for Glaber. All right.
Well, it's round second. He'll stop right there.
Okay.
Jones gets the ball in quickly.
Okay. All
I
right.
know when I broadcast,
Little single for Glaber. We'll take that.
a little bit more than
Here's
I
Waldo.
should, but
Yep.
outstanding job by Austin Wells because
We will take that.
Charged that ball hard to come get it,
And that's it for
and he made the play.
looks like that's it for Rodriguez, which let's see who's coming in.
It's easier to keep that hip, if it's leaking a little bit.
Let's see who's coming in.
Nice flat swing through the zone.
Well, now it'll get interesting because he throws 101 pitches. He's going to lead the game, and the Orioles will go to the bullpen, which has been a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, who's coming in?
this year.
Oh, we don't know. All right. I'm going to refresh my VPN now. Big spot coming up for Waldo. Now, there is 2 outs, so you definitely obviously need a hit here. Who's coming in for the Orioles? Does it say? Perez. Who are you, Perez? And what do you want with me? One sec. Let's get some intel on this Perez character. Ooh, is this true? He has not thrown a pitch yet this year? Is that accurate? Or he has and he just doesn't have an ERA. Oh, no, he has not pitched this year, I don't think. What's his name? Ciono Perez? Where are you from? Is he Italy? Italian? Let's get a rundown on this goon. Let's see. Are you going to ruin my night or make it? Let's see. 6 foot to 175 pounds. Who cares? 28 years old. A left-hander. Okay, so they're bringing a lefty to face Waldo. Wonder where he's going to bat, righty or lefty. Career 3.67 ERA in 161 innings. 151 Ks in those 161 innings. Last year with the Orioles, 3.54 ERA. Oh, so he has pitched this year 1 game, so he doesn't have an ERA because he didn't record an out. But he did allow 2 earned runs against... Oh, he pitched the 30th. No. He pitched March 30th, so 2 days into the season he pitched and gave up 2 earned runs. And I guess he went on the IL, just got activated again. So this guy's fresh off the injured list, folks. Yeah, 3.54 ERA last year in 53 innings. Had a 1.56 whip. Walked 27 guys in 53 innings, so... And over a hit per inning. So, okay, this guy's... He appears hittable. He appears hittable, chat. And he'll face Waldo. Just need a single here. We get a single here. And that's awesome. Just give me a single. All right, you guys ready? How we feeling here? How we feeling? He has 6 pitches. Who, this guy? SP? 96 on the fastball? Dude, this umpire's strike call is so late. All right, Waldo's batting righty.
Perez returned from the IL today.
Yep.
Made 1 appearance during opening weekend. Suffered a right oblique strain.
An oblique strain.
Missed the last month, so he's back tonight.
All right, come on, Waldo.
In a big spot. Grounded to third.
Foul.
Foul.
A lot of ground balls for Waldo lately.
To make room for Perez, they sent Dylan Tate down.
I'm not black emoji.
He had a 2.84
Okay.
ERA, but
Hey, over 400 people here. That's what I'm talking about.
he's the one who got sent down.
I'm freaking talking about.
Those are the really tough send-downs.
Yankees don't score here. It's all you new guys' fault.
Well, and because you have
Just kidding.
options, you have to go down.
Thank you guys for being here.
You just feel so bad for the kids.
Let's go, Waldo. Come on, 0-2. Be smart.
You can't do that, and it happens to somebody else.
Really not down for a 3-pitch out here.
The 0-2.
Choking up.
Grounded and stabbed there by Mountcastle. Took an extra base
God.
hit and run away for the final out.
That's tough, bro. That was some good hitting by Waldo. Shit happens. All right, 9 outs left to score with. Hopefully we And yo, Chad, do you think it's Clark coming back out for the 6th? I don't know, but whoever's pitching, we need scoreless innings because so far. A little bit unlucky on offense, but either way, haven't scored, and ideally we keep it at 1-0. BRB, yo.
Pigeons! They'd rather name a team after socks. Fair, we're not very athletic. So which leg are we operating in?
Asking the right question can greatly impact your future,
Are you sure you're an orthopedist?
especially when it comes to your finances.
Are you a certified financial planner?
I'm a CFP professional.
CFP professionals are committed to acting in your best interest. That's why it's gotta be a CFP.
Booking.com.
Vacation ideas?
How about a better breakfast in my college town?
Hotel in a baseball town?
That would be awesome. Thank you.
Find great stays across the USA. Booking.com, booking.
Yeah.
I wear a few different hats as CFO. You know, sometimes it's referred to as Chief Fixing Officer. Wherever there's a fire in the business, you know, I'm often there first. And I think that's the bit that I really enjoy and love. It kind of spreads more widely than finance.
Whatever hat CFOs like Imran need to wear, Sage tools and insights help them knock it out of the park. Sage, helping business flow.
That song means it's time for Name That Yankee. This is a 9, so it's tough. This Yankee, 1,093 hits, 96 home runs, and he won 2 World Series. So he's with the Yankees from 73 to 76. Didn't win World Series during that time.
We'll mull it over. What year did George buy the Yankees?
I have no idea who that is.
73. So he got the first 3 years of George's run there.
Freaking running back in here because I heard Name That Yank. Pulling my pants up, and it's some guy who played in the goddamn 70s. Anybody know? What up, chat?
Adley 0 for 2.
Thank you guys for being here once again. All right, so Clark back out there. Let's see how this goes. I mean, he is looking good, so
22 games.
we'll see how it goes.
He hits 360.
You know, he did look good against Oakland last week, and we know how it ended, but hey.
15 runs.
Yankees bullpen definitely is not in a spot right now where they feel comfortable having them get, what is that, 18 outs? If they can get a lead.
He's such a
Even Hamilton, man, has not looked great. Didn't even look that great yesterday in Milwaukee.
right-handed than he is.
Clay has looked phenomenal, so if it gets to 9th, I feel good about that. All right, there's an out. Get one.
To
Nice.
Schmidt.
Anybody know who that Name That Yank is? Yeah, drop a like.
1 down.
You're the best, Morgan. I just saw SP. Yeah, I just saw the Name That Yank. I have no idea who it is, though. I literally heard the news, and I whipped my shit up real quick and sprinted back in here just to
Well, Schmidt is
not
pitching
know.
well tonight. Here in the 6th inning, get the leading lady. It was a nice start here. For a guy
Severino,
we've been
0 hits
talking
through
about
6
trying
and
to
third,
get
1
over
walk
the
on 6.
line.
Nice. Happy for
He's
Sevi.
been really sharp. I mean, I
Want him to
like
do well.
when
He's had a really good year, so good for him. His ERA is probably like below
both
3
ways,
now.
both sides of the plate.
Maybe it already was. I don't know.
This has been his high watermark all year. 5 1/3. He's done it in 3 starts. So if he gets one more
Let's
out,
see who we got coming up
his longest
inning-wise. Who made the last out? Waldo. Okay, Grisham in top. See a home run, 2-1-8. Nice.
Tough kid.
Nice, nice, nice. Happy for him. Happy for him.
Really his first full year.
Always rooting for Sevi. Always rooting for Gary. For the most part, I root for a lot of former Yankees, especially Baby Bombers, though. Hell, even Clint Frazier, I would like to see him catch on somewhere. I don't think he's playing anywhere, though. I don't know what's going on there.
When you look under
Maybe he's
the
finally hanging it up.
Schmidt stuff, it is exceptional. If you're into spin rate,
Dennis Santana warming up.
see Santana starting to get loose probably down.
Nice to hear Cone again, man. I think this is the first game all year we've had Cone, huh?
Pitching coaches would look at these sort of things. I mean,
Right?
Mark Schmidt's got over 3,000 RPMs on his breaking stuff, on his knuckle curve, on his sweeper at times. And that is well above average. Still retaining his stuff here, too. At 93 miles an hour, a cutter right there. He's not losing stuff as he goes along.
All right, that might do it for Clark.
Walk to Ryan O'Hearn.
What's my yes app giving me shitty-ass quality?
Walk of the night for Schmidt.
It seems that he's had somewhat of a hard time throwing his sinker away from lefties, kind of like Grayson Rodriguez, where it's got too much run. And No, do you change your sights then? Like where you started?
Yeah, I think, when you're behind in the count too, when you're in a
Let's see. Giving Clark one more batter.
A little more leery to make another mistake.
Santander. All right, this could be dangerous. Be careful. Getting nervous, folks. Rick Dempsey, is that right? That name sounds familiar. I saw that SB. Yeah, Tyone's doing good. Good for him because he had a down year last year. At least his first half was rough. He figured it out towards the end. Tyone's a good guy. I like Tyone. Nothing but class while he was here. And he had, shit. Especially 2022 was a pretty... Oh, let's go. Swing and a miss. 2022, pretty damn good season for Rodon. A little bit nervous. Who's on deck?
These are the players that had those numbers, and just 5 of them, so good company. Although Santander...
Who the hell is on deck?
So far this year, came into the game hitting .218. He's 0 for 2 tonight.
He's really had a hard time, Michael, with fastballs up and fastballs 95 plus. And that's what goes on the radar when you're a free agent and they see that and they realize how many guys you're facing.
Mountcastle is on deck. He's had a good season. Then Mullins. Mullins has kind of fallen off a little bit since his really good 2021. Was it? He had a really good... I think it was 21. Since then, he's had solid years, but not great like he was that one season. And this year, he's struggled. He's due up after... He's in the hole. He's in the hole.
Veteran presence because they have so many young kids. It's a switch hitter.
Come on, Clark.
Second most doubles since the start of last year. Only Freddie Freeman has more.
Big pitch here. I wonder if this is Clark's last batter no matter what. If they're going to go to Santana for... Whoa, dude. These guys... Santander's swinging at some wild shit, bro. That almost hit him.
He's trying to get one on his necklace.
Yeah, for real. Dude, my game got canceled due to rain and wind, but at least I get to watch the Yankees with you. Hell yeah, Yankees for life. Sorry your game got canceled, bro. That always sucks. Like, if you're looking forward to your game and then it gets canceled by rain. Bro, when I was really, into baseball, again, going back to when I thought I'd be a professional baseball player, I used to, sob in my mom's room when I was really young when practice got canceled. Let's go. Huge. Huge. Good shit, Clark.
Just a great sequence, Joe. All the way around. In.
All right, is this it for Clark, you think? I ain't going to make no more predictions because I ain't ever right.
That strikeout is his longest outing of the year, 5 2/3.
Look at Wells get out there for him, too. Make sure
I wonder if they give him one more batter, man. If they do, this would be huge for Clark. He right away is looking at the dugout. He's saying, no. Yeah, yep. I was just going to say, Mike Messina, that's it, yep. Clark probably tried to talk him out. I don't know if has he made the motion yet?
Love to see that. And that's the quandary for any manager.
Yeah.
You can speak to that. You want to see this guy get over the
Good shit, Clark. Good shit. Clark should get his own IG post today. Assuming they get out of this. Either way, probably, but... Would it be Clark? Don't throw your letter grades in just yet, though. We got to make sure his line is complete before we do that. But he was really good tonight. If it stops here, 100% fail, yep. Absolutely. If this run doesn't score, 100%. And even so, it might still be an A-, but I do want to wait till it gets done. Dan, do you have an idea what's up with Mario? Haven't seen him active in a while. Mario Gomez. I don't know too many details, and I don't want to... It's his business. I know he has some medical issues in his family, I believe. I'll leave it at that. So, check in on Mario if you can. Clark did... Yeah, Clark has done great. No matter what, he's getting a good grade. But before I give mine, I just need to see the full final line. Which I feel like no matter what, he's probably headed for a grade that starts with an A. Arnold. I gotta watch Pump and Iron, I really, really do. I had another dude at the gym a couple days ago tell me to watch that shit. Oh, that Applebee's burger looks good. Oh. I don't got a headache, my neck is kinking up a little bit. Pumping Arnold, or Pumping Iron, crazy man, if you're asking about what I said. Yankees offense puts his grade down for me. Yeah, no, Nicholas, you shouldn't factor that in, dude. It's just isolated Clark's performance. Yeah. Just a little misunderstanding, all good. It's all good. I think Nicholas just had a little misunderstanding. But yeah, definitely don't factor in any outside performance into Clark's. Clark was great tonight. All right, let's go with Santana. Good shit, Clark. Clark's a dog, man. And no surprise that he didn't want to come out of the game. And there's him talking to Stroh. Him and Stroh are boys. You'll probably see Stroman post about him tonight. If he gets a post, Clark, or Stroman reposts, everything the Yankees do and just, compliments all his teammates. It's awesome. Dude, my quality on both feet is pretty shitty right now. I don't know why. Pump and Iron, a good documentary. Oh, it's a documentary, JB. Is that what it is? I'll still watch, though. I love documentaries. I didn't know nothing about it besides obviously it's about lifting. Nice. Let's go, Santana. Come on. Big out. Big AB.
Clark Schmidt telling him, why he did it, patting him on the back, making him feel good about his start. And he did overcome a hurdle. He got to 5 2/3.
Right, yeah.
Took him out on a good note, which I actually kind of like.
And he got
Let's get into the 7th.
He got 1 through 4 of the third time through, which is huge. That gunner at bat, getting him out in the 5th was, oh my god.
You want to do a lot of times as a manager.
I mean, the offense plays a role in this, but I have a big feeling that could end up being game, getting Henderson out there.
He feels probably really good about his start, except for the first hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Popped him up. Nice. Good job, Santana. Let's go, chat. Make that catch. Grisham. Nice. All right, good shit. Hell yeah. Way to be. All right, go ahead. Drop your letter grade for Clark, which his final line on the night, 5 2/3, 3 hits, 1 earned, 3 walks, 5 Ks. I mean, for me, he's getting an A. I'm not even going A-. I'm just going to go A.
Before $1 trillion were allocated for infrastructure.
Now, I would hear the logic on an A-. It's like, oh, he did give up the 1 run, but like, dude, even that, 5 2/3, you would have told me that ahead of time, plus getting batters 1 through 4, getting them out, third time through, that's an A- for sure. Or no, that takes it from an A- to a regular A for me. Word. A-, A-, word. Zach, how are you going C, bro? I don't know if you're trolling or not. 3 walks is tough, but yo, he worked around him. They didn't end up coming around to score, Nicholas. I feel like you got to go with an A. I mean, even a B+ would feel like a little rough. Yeah, facts. And yo, somebody said he's improved a lot over last year, 100%. Like he's not even just. I mean, Clark was a much better pitcher from like mid-May through the end of last year for sure. He's even better now than that pitcher that finished last season. I mean, a 3.19 ERA, forget about it. That's awesome. So I'm going to post up about him now. Let me refresh this just to make sure. Because we got Grisham then top. We got to start scoring, yo. Because it's top 7 now. It's top freaking 7. Remember, the Orioles bullpen is not their strong suit by any means. Especially Craig Kimbrell, their closer. Who we've had success off of him in the past. When he was like with the Red Sox. Who else has he been with? Was he with Atlanta? He's been around the last couple of years. Alright. Just refreshing my feed, and I gotta get this Clark post up. All the comments are just gonna be people complaining about the offense. Which I get. But yo, 9 outs left to score at least 1 run. Ideally more, but. Oh, Cone cheated on it.
Dodgers, I should know that one.
Grisham, drag one. Oh, it gets past him. It's a beauty. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Huge. That's awesome. Huge. Awesome.
Love it, Coney. I love it. He took it with him. You fall off.
All right, now top. Runner on. Got to score. Got to score.
Too far. You get it by the pitcher, and you know you got a hit. So Westberg, he was going the first thing, and the Mountcastle might go get it, but this is just an outstanding bunt. He gets the perfect pitch to do it. A breaking ball in the middle of the plate. It slows the ball down, and it allows you to. It's easier to bunt.
Now Volpe bunt pops it up.
Bunt try. This one fouled away.
1-run game leading off the 7th inning.
So that was almost a homer on that one.
Joe, you got to respect Rick Dempsey. Won the MVP in the World Series 1983. Caught 24 big league seasons. 24 years.
That's a lot of catching.
One sec, Chad. Just get this Clark Schmidt post up.
And it was the most incredible collision at home plate. Bo Jackson, can you imagine?
No.
Broke his wrist, just demolished him at home plate.
He also has a record for the longest career without ever making an All-Star team. 24 years.
I'm sure he's.
What was his final line? 5 2/3.
MVP though.
3 hits.
I'll show you.
3 walks, 5 Ks. Way to be, Clark. Let's go, Volt. 1-2.
Hit sharply and grabbed them on Westberg. There's one. On to first, not in time.
That sucks, man. We've had some shitty fucking luck, bro.
Indeed, a hard smash to the ground.
All right, post
Too much
it.
speed to double up, which is this play right
That's
here.
tough luck,
Get to
man.
it, cut
All
down
right,
the
Soto and
lead.
Judge, let's go. Come
Well
on.
done.
Tie this shit up, bro. Or give us a lead. Let's go. Oh, come on, close that shit out. I just hit the wrong
Joe,
button.
I've got to ask you this because we saw Clark Schmidt
All right, here we go.
to ruin and say no. When
Here we go.
And the famous time that Mike Messina said no, and then Joe said, oh, okay, and stayed in and left him in. Did any pitcher ever talk you out of taking him out?
I'm sure it happened. A lot of times,
Come
I
on,
would
Soto.
go out there with the intention of reading their body language and reading their decisiveness on who to take out. Probably CC as much as anybody.
Yeah.
He happened to be
See, this shot, I could listen to this stuff all day.
smashed, and there are those guys that you figure out who you could trust and who you can't trust. And CC was a guy I thought I could trust all the time.
Mm-hmm. And you could. Come on, Soto.
BO1.
Good eye.
Well, Joe
So they still got this Perez guy in.
Cohen, David lied to him in the World Series. I could get this guy out. I got a lot of
I got him out.
You got him
I
out?
got him out.
He didn't lie to him.
Yo, Kate just low-key roasted Cone. He got him out.
Sometimes that's the person we have to fool the most in this game.
Exactly.
In life.
Good eye.
2-1.
Come on, Soto. Let's go.
On Soto.
These are the at-bats that Soto just lives for. Late in the game here, lefty
Judge on
on
deck.
lefty.
After him, Rizzo.
He grinds out at-bats better than anybody in the game. His
go,
reputation
Soto, come on.
is such that this is going to be a big at-bat.
Good eye. Ah.
Just clipped the outside corner and the count 2-2 on
Looks like a ball to me, but whatever.
And I don't think you can make a better pitch than that. 97 just clips the outside knee high.
I mean, it's a little
This
low,
kid has
I
a
mean.
great arm.
Low and outside, but okay.
Ball as well.
I've seen worse. Come on, Soto. Big spot. Ground ball.
And off the glove of Mountcastle, right back to Westberg, right back to
Ah, damn.
Mountcastle.
All right, well, runner in scoring position.
Advances to second.
So if Judge can manage a single here, Volpe should be able to score. So, rooting for that.
Tell you what, you'd be yelling from the dugout, you're living in a tree, right? You get a great...
Even that, man. Like, I mean, that's a play that should be made regardless, but just like
Good play by Westbrook to get behind
some tough luck so far. Some tough luck.
Get it to Mountcastle after he tips it. I mean,
Who's in the booth?
Gary usually 1-1 with
Eric Mangini.
Two hard hit balls on the ground.
Yeah, pretty lucky there. Oh, now they're taking him out. I hate Brendan Hyde, bro. Such a dumbass looking dude.
Yankees have the tying run at second base. We're in the 7th inning. Orioles 1 and the Yankees nothing.
All right. So they're going to the right-hander for Judge. 2 outs, runner on second. Just need a single, man. Need a single. It has been pretty unlucky, yeah. I mean, not that excuses not scoring so far, but 0 runs. Yeah, so far, Chris. So far. Your back is... You got to change, brother. Get into something nice and dry. Get yourself a nice warm meal and kick it. Yo, this one crib I was looking at today for Hoboken. I don't know if this is like a deal breaker for me or not. I'm not sure I really care, but it doesn't have a kitchen. It has a refrigerator and a microwave. No stove. You're not allowed to bring in a toaster oven. Although, I mean, if I wanted to. What are they going to do, inspect my apartment? Or if they were to, I'd just hide it. But they must have had like a lot of tenants or like people that apply into the place like not properly read the details because they repeat it so many times. Like, now read this again. Do you understand this? There is no kitchen. And then when I was messaging the guy, he was like, "Now you saw there's no kitchen, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got that, bro." I'm touring that crib next week though. We'll see what the deal is. But I can use a microwave, you know. Deal breaker, yeah. For a lot of people it would be, but I don't know. For me, I feel like, and like I said, I could sneak in a toaster oven if I really wanted to. Oh, they're bringing a Cano. God damn. Cano's nasty. Wait, so who's their closer? Do we got this, Dan Donna? You know my answer. You know my answer. Yes, we do. Who's their closer? Who's the Orioles' closer? Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Kimbrel. Damn, they're going to have to switch that around soon. Unless Cano's been struggling too so far. I don't know. No kitchen is perfect for you. They don't call you DoorDash Dan for nothing. Yo, word. Facts, Dr. Full. DoorDash Dan, I like that. All right, yo. We're back. Cano in for Judge. Now remember, I believe it was off Cano. Or was it Bautista? Was it? No. Who was it that Judge hit the game tire in the 9th last year at the stadium? Was it Bautista or was it
High fly ball right field. Santander back.
Damn. Well, that was quick.
And in one pitch, he gets it done. Retires.
Judges came close. Not close, but just need a little more velo on the ball. Okay. All right, on to the bottom of the 7th. I imagine they'll probably just keep Santana in. Yeah, that sucks. All right. Yo, so we got 6 outs to tie this shit up. Hopefully we keep it at 1. Which, yo, that 1st and 3rd 1 out for Judge earlier is going to come back possibly to haunt us. Where he struck out. If we could just had a fly ball like that, that would have tied this game up. But it's what it is. It's baseball. So hopefully let's keep this shit at 1. And then, oh yeah, Christopher R says, would you stop eating fast food for the rest of your life for a 2024 championship? 100%. There's so many things I would do, and that's an easy one. Absolutely. Good question, but yeah, 100%. Logan says, every different thing's going the Orioles' way. Every ball is hit in their reach. Yeah, shit happens, man, but still a lot of ball left. Enough ball left where we shouldn't give up just yet. But now, hopefully the bullpen does its job. I imagine, like I said, Santana will stay in. Who's due up for Baltimore? They got Mullins, Westberg, Kauser. So is that 2 lefties or not? Or no, is Mullins a switch? No, Mullins is lefty. Westberg is a righty. And then I believe Kauser's lefty now. Yeah. Okay. Lefty, righty, lefty. So we'll see what they do. Yep, looks like Santana's still in. All right. Would I give up Soto for? I'd give up anything like that. That stuff's all easy, yo. As crazy as it may, like as surprising as it may be, that I would just easily give it up. Like for a championship, 100%. 100%. I would give up soda. I give up fast food. I give up a lot of things. 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Not great. Really missing Verdugo's bat. Congrats to Daddy Dugo, though. Yep, congrats to him. Dan, would you give up BP&J sandwiches for a 2024 ring? Is that as in bacon, peanut butter, and jelly sandwiches? Yeah, I would, because I actually don't ever eat them myself. Now, out of respect for Elvis, maybe not. I do gotta try one of those, and not just a standard like PB or bacon, peanut butter, and J sandwich, but the way Elvis did it, he really made it some greasy lard ass shit. What exactly? What was there jelly on it?
4.02 ERA, 18th in baseball. They strike out a lot of people.
It was peanut butter, banana, and bacon sandwich. I gotta have one of those. I can make one of those tonight. I got bananas. Although I bought them like 4 or 5 frickin' days ago, and they're still like nowhere close to being ripe.
Yeah, there's some question of whether he's even
I've been trying to make a smoothie the last couple of days, but I couldn't.
on his back after yesterday's game. So
If I changed my location to the VPN, would it remove the stupid blackout that is preventing me from watching the game? Yes, it would, Crescendo. At least it should. At least it should. One dead. That's what I do, for example. Elvis was I assume you're talking about him and Priscilla's relationship. Yeah, I mean, listen, when I gas up Elvis and when I praise Elvis, it's certainly not because of the Priscilla stuff, and I'll never defend it. But obviously, y'all, I mean, let's be honest here. It was a different time, different situation. 1950s, no chance that shit happens today. I mean, is it great he did it? No, ideally he wouldn't have. But yo, regardless, when I'm praising Elvis, it's by no means me thinking highly of his relationship with Priscilla. Which, for the record, I think Priscilla's a bitch, by the way. Still trying to profit off the King's name, yet puts out a hate film about him.
Last week and yesterday, he couldn't throw a strike with his fastball. And he ended up throwing 8.
They finished on really good terms. I mean, like they were tight pretty much through the end of Elvis's life. Priscilla and him. And then she took his name back after marriage, or after his death, or right around there. I think it was afterwards. Been profiting off him ever since. I mean, she seems like a nice lady. I would just... Seemed like a weird time to put that movie out. Doesn't excuse the narrative of that movie, which I definitely believe what she's saying. But like, in her post-game interview, but in her on her presser, like she'll say like how much she loves Elvis, all these things, and it's like, you're saying this right after we all watched a 2-hour movie about how much of a piece of shit the guy was. But again, by no means am I praising that side of Elvis. But that's kind of obvious. All right, 2 dead already. Down for a quick inning here. Actually, was watching Elvis last night. Slow roller. Come on, Volpe, get one. Attaboy. Quick hands. And quick inning. What was that, 5 pitches? Let's go. Hell yeah. Hey, Jack with the $2 super chat. Thank you, bro. Off topic, Cubs been going through hell the last 3 games. Are they? Hey, it kind of works out for them that we beat up on Milwaukee, at least those last couple of days, because they're gone back and forth in the division. Would I ever consider moving out of the Northeast? Honestly, Christopher, no chance anytime soon, except I went to Arizona a couple years ago for spring training with John Boy, and I'm kind of set on, if I were to move somewhere else when I retire, if I were to go somewhere else when I retire, I would so go to Arizona, because Arizona is nice as hell. Yep, nice inning. Yep. 7 pitches, word. Yeah, time to score. Who do we got coming up? Rizzo, Stanwell. See, the things right now, like, I mean, you guys know me, I don't really ever lose hope when it comes to a close game or any game for the most part, but especially when it's a 1-run deficit, I mean, come on. Tie this shit up with a homer. That's all we need. And we got the guys coming up to do it. Rizzo, Stan, and, hey, Wells, too. Wells he's looked good today. Had bad luck again earlier, but... Agent Elvis. I've never seen Agent Elvis. Elvis could have had any woman in the world in his prime. Yeah, and he pretty much did, man. It's okay. I lived in Phoenix for a couple years. Definitely fun and a lot to do. Yeah, I just like the weather, at least for the week I was there. Moon mist was so consistent. Yep, no jelly. Just fried peanut butter, banana, and bacon. I gotta have that soon. I mean, it must have been good because they basically killed the guy. He ate him so much. Can't do anything during the day in AZ. It's too hot. Have to. Oh, that's true, Matt. That's true. I do know that. When I went, it was like March. I'm not sure what the seasons are like there. It was like a consistent 80. But I feel like it would be more so like if I'm balling out, let's say. If I'm balling out, like, live there for the winter type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, summertime, I probably would stay Northeast for sure. Like, baseball season, I would just go back here. Favorite Elvis song? I got a bunch. Probably if I had to choose, If I Can Dream. Love If I Can Dream. But Burning Love, Suspicious Minds, Poke Salad Annie. Love a lot of them. But there's also, I feel like there's always Elvis songs I don't know of. But all right, here we go.
0 for 3. Struck out looking his last time.
Come on, Riz. Top of the 8th already, bro. Holy shit, is this game flying by. Ball outside. Good eye, good eye, good eye.
2-0.
Still a lot of change-ups from Cano, too. I mean,
Go in August, you'll want to move back. Yeah, it sounds like a Christian.
7 miles an hour.
All right, let's go, Riz. Come on, 2-0. Be smart. Strike.
There it is.
Riz 0 for 3.
Must be really hard for hitters because if you're just watching that, you don't see the speed. You can't tell the difference.
Webb, right-hander warming up. Jacob Webb.
Ground ball second.
Dinky little ground ball. One dead. One dead.
Well, tomorrow night on Yes, same team, same time, same place. It's game 2 of this big series in Baltimore. Coverage means at 6 with the pregame. And first pitch is scheduled for shortly after 6:30. Remember, if you get Yes on TV, then you get the Yes app for free.
Dude, I just fucking refreshed my VPN. Why you make me do this?
Ground ball second. Westberg.
Let's go, Stanton. Just gotta refresh this feed.
Well, tomorrow night on Yes, same team, same time, same place. It's game 2 of this big series in Baltimore. Coverage means at 6 with the pregame. And first pitch is scheduled for shortly after 6:30. Remember, if you get Yes on TV, then you get the Yes app for free.
This feed's behind, so I'm just gonna get this one up. I saw it's a 1-1 count on Stan. Is that right?
Dribble, third base line.
No way, infield hit for Stanton. Oh, who am I fucking kidding, bro? Who am I kidding? This ain't good, chat. This ain't good. Come on, Wells. If there's ever a time for the first homer.
Coney that has so much movement on the ball. He gets to this, knows he has time. It comes up, just lets it go.
Yep.
Almost like it's a shortstop, an infielder.
He had more time than he thought.
Yeah.
But he barehanded it and right over the top.
And I thought it was going to be a closer play than that.
I'll tell you what.
Come on, Wells.
The play at second when he got forced and then that, you get asked this all the time. Why isn't he running hard? That's it. That's what he has. He's running as hard as he can. He just can't do it.
Running as hard as he can without hurting himself, yeah.
So it's not like he's loafing. He just doesn't have any more speed.
Let's go, Wells.
A 1-0. 1-1 on Wells.
I mean, he smells the hit. That's just all he's got.
Grounded softly to second. Westburg getting a work.
Oh, that was a shitty inning.
The Yankees go down in order 1-2.
And then we'll have 7, 8, 9 for the ninth.
Bottom of the 8th, 1-0 O's.
Not great, chat. Not great. Now, hopefully we keep him here at 1, but, I mean, that ain't good. Not good. Actually, I'm going to get a post game ready. Because, shit, I mean, if this does continue this way, I mean, before we know it, this game's going to be over. It's already better to be the bottom of the 8th and then top. What's good, chat? Who's going to close for the O's? I mean, probably Kimbrel, right? Which, I mean, that's a good thing. There's no way that Stanton's full speed. Yeah, I think K's kind of off there slightly. It's definitely not his full max speed, like maximum capacity, what he could do at his quickest in quotes, but just his fastest without getting hurt, I would say. Ellis didn't die from food. He died from a drug. Oh, I mean, it was his heart, Donna. So, I mean, the drugs definitely contributed to it for sure, but like his overall health was declining massively towards the end of his life, and a big part of that was his diet. Don't sleep on Clutch God Grish. Hey, I ain't sleeping on nobody. You're definitely right, Moon Mist. I just hope we keep it at 1, and then I'll go into the 9th believing. Especially if we're facing Kimbrel. That would be a gift from God. But maybe they made a change. I don't know. It's my place. I hate that commercial. Because he was too famous to leave his hotel room. It's so painful watching him run. Why is he unable to run a little faster without getting hurt? I don't know, man. But it is the truth. Like, that's just how Stan has to run now, or else we see it. He'll pull his hamstring or something. Missing Verdugo's tonight. Big time, Sean. Big time. Why can't we go on a nice win streak? We've been playing 500 balls since Cleveland. I mean, I kind of look at that as a separate time now. I mean, I think we're in a new, especially those 2 games against Milwaukee. Took the series against the Rays. Not having Verdugo stuff, though. Dan, would you just stay in contract as a W or an L? Hey, I mean, let's just be honest. I love Stanton to death, and he's looking good this year. He's had a lot of good moments, a lot of good playoff moments. Had even some good seasons for the Yankees. I would say, compared to expectations when we got him, it's been an L two-toned. Not a total L, and I love having him. Like, I'm a big fan of Giancarlo Stanton. But it's been an L, I mean, just being honest. Definitely, yeah. I mean, you look at his AAV, it's only, I'm pretty sure, like $22.5 million a year for Stanton, so it's not even like money-wise so much the problem, but he is making enough money to where he's like he is part of this team no matter what, unless things get really bad offensively. Like if you were to say continue what he did last year and that kept going, good chance Yankees end up cutting him. But at the very least, like if he's, for the most part this year, he's provided a good amount offensively. He just does that. That's a big plus. But yeah, I would say it's been an L. Not a complete and total L, but it's been an L.
Yeah, had some carry to it.
Let's go, Ferg.
Ferguson kind of gets underneath it. Some guys throw over the top and really drive the ball to the top of the zone. He kind of pushes it a little bit.
High fly ball. Fairly deep center.
Word. One dead.
Grisham is there. In front of the track, puts it away.
New customers can get
I don't mind Ferguson here. I mean, we're already down 1-0, and he has looked better lately. And you do got to get him right. Not gonna lie, this is the most boring game I watched in a while. I don't think, honestly, I think it's been pretty. It's at least it's a close 1-0 game. My most boring game this season was definitely the series finale against Oakland. That fucking sucked. That was horrible. This, I mean, it's an entertaining matchup. So I mean, that in its own makes it. I've been excited. I get Plunks Henderson. Oh, I hope he's okay. I mean that. Don't fucking look at me. We'll hit you again, bitch. Getting all feisty and shit. You want to pick a fight, bro?
A lot of time, what happens here is lefties assume that.
Greetings from Vienna, Austria. Oh, that's sick. What up, Razor? 2:45 a.m. here, and I'm watching the Bronx. That's awesome. Welcome, man. Glad to have you here. He's fine.
It's unfortunate. He's had a lot of success off of lefties this year, and he starts his swing. And it
Doink. Oh, he's fine. Right in the meat. Speaking of meat, I gotta get something to eat.
But you're not anticipating lefties really running balls in there.
No, there's, that's.
I mean, if they end up losing this shit, I'm just gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do food-wise.
Obviously, a little more meat.
Maybe ask Mrs. Rourke to make me something.
But it hurts. I mean,
Mrs. Rourke is my mother, by the way. I'm not married.
And his homer is the only difference in this.
What former Yankee would you like to come back the most? Probably A-Rod to play third.
You almost wonder if like your hand locks up there. You're right when you get hit in the.
Minor chat. Going to any events, concerts, anything like that? Code YANKSAV. $20 off your first purchase. Over 70,000 events on SeatGeek. So if you're going anywhere, use my code YANKSAV. Save yourself $20. Help support the channel, all that. Help support your wallet. Let's go, Ferg. Come on.
Good spot for a switch hitter.
I do, Juju. I like protein.
A really good lefty in front of you.
Oh, they got Clay warming up.
Lefty behind you.
That's a nice sense of urgency. So he could come in at some point in this game. Word. I like that from Boone. He's trying to win this game. That's nice. That's really cool, actually. Remember Curtis Granderson? Yeah. Very underrated Yankee. Not criminally underrated. I mean, people definitely know the success he had, but like back-to-back 40-homer seasons from your center fielder, badass. What up, CT Cards? Yeah, Mr. Verdugo is tough. Gabriel Gomez, is it Gomez? Hope I'm saying your name right, bro. But he says hello from Panama. Let's rally, Yanks. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Glad to have you here. Yes, and grab your jerseys. Link in the description. You're the best, Morgan. I'm wearing one right now from jerseyandsneakers.com. See this shit? All that link in description. And hell, Manscaped too while we're at it. Come on, Ferg.
You got to make sure with Henderson that you don't let him just go on first.
Yeah, Granderson was nice. Going to Yanks, Rangers, and Dallas. Go Bombers. Hell yeah, Jesse. That's awesome.
Throw over.
Yeah, Granderson was good.
Put a little fear in him that I might come over.
Sucks the way it ended with the injury in 13, and then he obviously left for the Mets, and Loki kind of dissed us, which I hated at the time. I despised Granderson for a couple years because of that. Because he was like, I heard real New Yorkers are Mets fans. But when you watch it in hindsight, it's just kind of a throwaway line. But at the time, I was just like, I look for a reason to have like a rivalry in terms of the Yankees sometimes. Like I have no problem hating on an opposing player. I think that's just what it was. And I was 13, so. Come on, Ferg, 2-2. Ah, heads up. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That shit would fuck. Imagine getting nailed by one of them things. God damn.
Those numbers go up against the lefty.
All right, in the spot now, though. First and second, one out. I'd be content if we split the series. I hope we win them all, but I'll take a split with the O's. Yeah, all 4-game sets for the most part. Split is the way I go headed in, where I'm like, okay, I'm cool with the split because they are hard to win. But ideally, you take 3 out of 4. Do you think a 48-year-old A-Rod could hit over 200 if he came to the Yankees today? I don't think so, Christopher. I mean, shit. A 41-year-old A-Rod could hardly bat 200 in 2016.
They get good jumps. They read the ball well.
Last homer A-Rod's career, though, was against Baltimore. At home, though. Number 696. Solo shot to left. Fly ball? Nice.
Right field.
2 dead. Soto shoot 3.
Makes the catch. Henderson's going for third. The throw. Not in time. Staying put at first is Rushman.
Yeah. At least entering today, Johnny. So if they end up taking this one, we'll be tied. We'll both be we'll be 19-11. They'll be 18-10. So we'll be tied for first, which makes tomorrow's game even bigger. Which we got Nestor on the bump. Which Nestor in this park, I feel pretty good about. I know I said like Nestor's like, I said actually, I know Nestor's been good all around. But yeah, Nestor tomorrow versus Dean Kremer for the Orioles. Oh, taking Ferg out. Going to Clay? That's awesome. That's awesome. Going to Clay. I like that. Sense of urgency. We like that. All right, get this out, and then maybe we do something in the 9th. Keep the shit at 1, and anything can happen. Appreciate you, crazy man. A country in your mind when you hear Yankee, obviously not USA. I mean DR, right? Or Venezuela. You know, if A-Rod didn't lose that year, plus he'd be the home run king, right? Not necessarily, Dr. Full. I mean, the year plus, because that's just 1 year. Let's just say 2014, he does hit even 30 homers. I mean, that puts him at like 720-something. So, not necessarily. I also think 2015 evened out a little bit because I think he benefited big time from having that year off, and that's what led to his success, particularly in the first half of 2015. Then he kind of got fatigued towards the end. But, I mean, dude, A-Rod was a shoo-in for a good while, though, man. Even going into, like, 2011, 2012, he still had a really good shot at doing it. And then, like, that's why the steroids thing's even more annoying, because he had his worst years while taking steroids with the biogenesis stuff. So, but yeah. Dan, you see the Mets City Connects. Things are fire. Makes you want to go Yankees go with the creams. I did see the Mets City Connect, and I'm a big fan of the jerseys for sure. I wish they went with the gray and pinstripe pants, though. I feel like it should be like a continuation of the jersey instead of doing the white. But the jerseys definitely are nice, as are the helmets. And then the Rays released theirs today. The Rays is okay. I mean, a lot of people are gassing them up. They're all right. But yeah, the Mets jerseys definitely are nice. CT Card says, I'm enjoying the Astros' lack of success for sure. Me too, but you guys know how I feel. I want to face them in the ALCS and get past them, so. I don't want to say it's bittersweet, but I will say don't count them out yet. Definitely don't count them out yet, especially because the AL West, nobody's really run away with it. I like the Red City Connect. Yeah, me too, Nicholas. The Reds is nice. I love the Kansas City Royals City Connect. This is a pretty cool giveaway. Hockey jersey night. Friday, May 17th. White Sox series. Yeah, let's go. Come on, Clay. I love this move. This is awesome. Sense of urgency right here.
I think it shows you the importance of these games.
Yep.
The problems that they've had in the back.
Bro, if the Yankees end up winning this game, like say Clay gets at us, we end up winning this game, like we should all worship the altar of Aaron Boone. We should carry him around on a throne and fan him. Oh, let's go O's. I was like, what are they chanting? All right, Clay versus Santander. What do we got? Popped him up, foul. Or not, maybe not. Walden might have this. No. Oh, careful now. 1-1. That's what it sounds like, Shawat, which I have no problem with. I mean, I'm not against a City Connect if I knew for a fact it'd be really nice. I always joke, like, let me sign off for it on it, and then we can do a City Connect. If it was a classy, stay true to how the Yankees are type jersey, I'd be down for it. But I'm so nervous that it wouldn't be that way, so I have really no problem if they're not. And for those, like, that guy mentioned the cream-colored jersey. Ground ball at the middle. Step on two. Oh, my God, he boots it. That's tough, man. That's really, really tough.
Well, you get what you want from Holmes, and it looks like he just was leaning over too much, and he was right there, and he went down with two hands, kind of stiffened you up a little bit at times, and he kind of kicked it towarwards second base.
Well, obviously got to make that play. That's all I'll say on it. Volpe knows that, so nothing else for me to say.
So a costly E6 gives the Orioles another run.
I gotta make my post game. That fucking sucks, bro. God damn.
And a strike to the Oriole first baseman.
Yep, nothing else to say about it. That sucks. Everything was executed perfectly. You bring in Clay, high urgency. Clay gets a ground ball just like you want him to. Get out of the inning, go into the ninth. Hope 1-run lead. I mean, we still got hope. It's only 2 runs, but still.
And quickly 0-2.
God damn. I mean, what else can you say besides that? Just fucking blows. Really, really blows. We got 7, 8, 9 on my fucking feed. Pauses too. That blows.
And a strike.
God damn.
To the Oriole first baseman.
You guys got hope? We got hope, chat? How are we feeling about the ninth? Now, I know Kimbrel's not closing for the O's. Who's this guy that's coming in? Some, like, big white dude? Yep, bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9. So it'll be Glaber, Waldo, Grisham. That shit's so frustrating, bro. Would you take a Knicks championship if it meant the Yankees? Nah. The Yankees are my priority, Chris. So I would not take a Yankees 15-game losing streak for a Knicks. Now, if you were to tell me like the Yankees will lose 15, but it won't affect them, like they'll still, like it won't change the trajectory of their season, like playoffs wise and shit, then yeah, word. Otherwise, nah. Orioles announcer said give Volpe the bronze glove. Tell him to go fuck himself, bro. That's actually really annoying. Who even is the O's announcer? I mean, it's not go figure they're saying stupid shit 'cause it's not Gary Thorne in there anymore. It's some scrub bum. Who'll probably be out of a job in a couple years anyways. Dude, Volpe the bronze glove. Oh man, now I really hope we come back. Hope we come back and then go spit in that guy's fucking face. What a piece of crap. Yeah, for real. Real classy comment from a team with 2 World Series. It also, mind you, hasn't done shit yet. Won the division last year, big whoop, and then they got bounced in the first round. Yeah, you're not wrong, Luann. It is so frustrating, but... Yeah, the commentator, I got you.
Hey there, Brenda.
It's Carol.
Exactly.
So it's like, it's just a high urgency, Eric. Boone really wants to win this game, and he wanted to get out of that jam, so he put Clay in. He is a closer.
Can greatly impact your future.
Are you sure you're an orthopedist?
Actually, I'm a Sagittarius.
Especially when it comes to your finances.
Maybe SP, yeah, I remember that. I know what you're talking about.
Financial planner?
The commentator that was like talking shit about the team or whatever or something. Or not even, actually, that he wasn't even the wrong for.
Your best interest. That's why it's gotta be.
Yeah, now I really want Volpe to like... Yeah, sure, I mean, he is in line to where he could, if a couple runners get on, or a runner gets on, he would come up.
This is where I play my favorite music. It's my sanctuary.
All right, here we go, chat. Let's go. Oh, I mean, 2 runs ain't all that much. It just seems like a big amount. Yo, my dad cannot stand, like, you know how people, I'll show you my glove.
Check out the T-Mobile coverage
Like, when people flare their gloves, my dad can't stand that shit. So he just texted me, he's blaming this on why Volpe, made the error. He's like, another bent thumb error leading to a run. He hates the flare. He thinks it's like, it just leads to balls falling out of the glove. This shit, bro, I haven't used this in like so long. It's like hardly been broken in. I got 2 in the pink, too. All right, come on, Glaves, do something here.
And they're going to ask Cano.
All right, this is only... Oh, they're keeping Cano in for now.
A 2 1/3 inning save.
His last inning went so easily for him that
Hey, it is just 2 runs. I mean, the way our offense is looking, that seems like 10, but you get somebody on. Boop and a blast, as they say. Boop and a blast. Bloop and a blast. Ball in, good eye.
1-0.
Let's go, Chad. This shit ain't over yet. Let's go.
Be a good matchup, Cano and Cano.
I'm not worried about resigning Clay, CTE. I hear you, but as of right now, I have no concern over it.
1-1.
Dude, Glaber's really swinging at these, like, defensive swings. It's weird. Again, like, a lot of his cuts look like you think there's 2 strikes.
Early on a right-handed pitcher, the ball goes to the right? Yes. It's the same with a hitter. When that front hip leaves too early, you fillet the ball to the right side.
the ball flight does not lie in any sport. So yes, the ball flight tells you exactly what you're doing. You're right. Either whether you're throwing it or you're hitting it. And there's a case in point right there, right to your point.
Hey! Let's go! Lead off single. Fuck yeah! And yo, second hit of the day for Glaber. Okay, folks, we're not dead yet. Not dead yet. All right. You got Waldo up. Cannot have any double plays here. Absolutely no double plays. Nothing on the ground. Just keep this shit going. At the very least, get it to the top. Hopefully give Soto a chance. And then after him, Judge, obviously. Okay. Hey, we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Not dead yet. That's a great start. And not just like a leadoff walk or nothing, which would have been, in reality, just as good. Oh, and they're taking Cano out now. They're putting this Columbi guy in. Columbe guy in. It's a lefty. So they're bringing in a lefty to face Waldo. Grisham. Who's on the bench? Really, nobody. It's like Jahmai Jones, Trent, and then the two catchers. You got Trevino, and you got that Navarez guy they called up. They probably just stick with Trent, unless you. Honestly, I would not be against pinch hitting Trevino against the lefty in Grisham's spot. Would not be against that. Although with him, you do risk double play, so who knows? All right, but yo, we ain't dead yet. Not dead yet, chat. Not dead yet. How we feeling? We feeling a comeback here? Rallying our bones or what, motherfuckers? And I say that lovingly. Good job, Torres, with our luck. 105 mile. Yeah. Is that where the name sounds familiar to me, Nicholas? Coulombe? You You should add a R and L before Yank's name so people know at a glance. Well, on mine I do. Like on my lineup stuff for like the pregame and whatever, like I do have the lefties. You don't really got to point out the righties when you just do the lefties, but yeah, I always point out the lefties if that's what you're talking about. But on here it's ESPN, so I can't really do nothing about it. But yo, let's go. You know, I'm gonna refresh my shit real quick because I don't want my God forbid they do come back and it would well, not God forbid that. God forbid in the midst of a possible comeback my shit freezes. Would have me bugging. All right. Chad, actually, I'm kind of feeling pretty good right now, not going to lie. I mean, maybe I'm just, like, clawing at anything positive, but a leadoff single right there from Glaber, and second hit of the day for him from a personal standpoint. Good stuff. Good stuff. Which makes the Volpe error all the more frustrating, but we'll move past that. Nothing else to say but the obvious. Can't happen. All right, Chad, here we go. Let's do it. Oh, yo, John, I got that AC going, bro. I got the AC going. All right, let's go, Waldo. Come on. All right, so here's a lefty cooling bay. Yes, this guy does seem a little familiar. Vaguely. I don't think he ever pitched in the big leagues, though, right? With the Yanks. Crank this shit up. Let's go, Waldo. Come on. Yep, Cabrera batting righty. Ah, god damn it. Let's go, Waldo. Come on.
Well, it's unusual that you see a reliever have 5 pitches. This guy
got 5 pitches? What a douchebag.
Can't do it.
A very unique style of pitching, kind of flies open.
Come on.
And throws across his body a bit.
Ah, good eye, good eye. Yes. Good call, Blue. Good call. Good call, good take.
I'm not sure how deceptive that
Let's
is
go.
for hitters, but
Let's go. Oh, we got an Orioles fan in here? Hey, all good, Maggie. All good. Let's go, Yanks, but...
He's not going to field his position.
Come on, Walt.
Anything hit at him. Be good at the ball to his right, though.
Ah, come on, man. Let's go. Waldo's OPS now below 700, so... The market correction is officially in effect. But hopefully he can do something here.
Have you seen a pitcher end up almost off the mound after he releases?
It's not that he hasn't been getting hits. He's still been getting a couple hits, but he's really just turned back into like a single hitter. It's just whatever. Just come through here and we're all good. No, ball. Good eye, good eye. It's obviously ball, Coolin Bay. That shit was at his fucking the letters. Come on. What are we doing here? See, he's not confident in his stuff. That's why it bothers me when Yankee pitchers do that, when they like try to milk out a strike by dropping the shoulders, looking like a little bitch when their pitch isn't called. Because to me, what that shows is like a lack of confidence to make another good pitch. I used to bug on Clark for doing that. He doesn't really do it as much anymore. And probably because he's better. That's probably why. But let's go. Come on. 3-2. Let's go, Waldo. Shit, I'll take a walk here. Oh, Judge looking slick.
Is 36% this year.
Oh, Judge is sniffing a comeback. Come on, Waldo. Let's go. Be smart here. No DPs.
3-2. High fly ball.
Stupid-ass wall, bro. What a fucking joke of a wall, bro. What a disgrace, bro. Blow the whole place up. It's a big tag by Glaber, but that's so annoying, bro. That's such a fucking cop-out. Yeah. Exactly. Kay just said it best. 3 years ago, this is a tie game. God, that's annoying. At least he got the runner over to second. Just in terms of the double play. Obviously, you need more than one to score, but... Yo, just get this shit to Soto, please. And then if not him, Judge.
A lot of times in his career,
God damn.
platoon splits. He's hit lefties, which tells me that he likes the ball.
If you don't mind, chat, drop a like in the video if you haven't already. If you think the Yankees are going to lose, and you don't want to, I do understand. But if you could spare a like, helps it a lot. Oh. Come on, Grish. Need Grish just to get on here. Need him to get on. Bro, I can't believe that wall. That's the most, like, pussy shit I've ever seen. And I don't mind, like, modifying a stadium after it's already been built, but, like, that was just, like, that's some loser shit, bro, pushing that shit back. And honestly, like, doesn't it feel, chat, like it's almost, like, specifically for us?
You know what's really
like, I feel like if the New York Yankees don't exist, that wall is still where it stood 3 years ago.
Strikeouts and 10 in the third.
Just pretty fucking lame.
2 walks.
Let's go, come on.
139 batting average. He has
Let's go, Grish.
How is that possible? I was wondering if it was a misprint.
Oh, the step-offs, bro. I can't fucking stand it. Come on. This guy looks like somebody.
A lot of damage on one swing. To get on base,
I guess.
I don't know who it is.
Give it all up in one swing.
And not in like a complimentary way. It looks like somebody, though.
Orioles trying to piece it together. Looks like they do.
Come on, Grish. 0-2.
Available today.
Ah!
And that one is looped in
Damn.
center field. Mullins is
Saw that shit from a mile away, bro. Okay. Come on, Volpe. Just get on, do something. Now, what if Volpe tied it up here after that O's commentator was talking shit? For those that are just joining, we had it reported it in the chat. It was reported in the chat that the Orioles commentator, after he made that error, said, give Volpe a bronze glove. Fucking punk ass. So what if you just, if Volpe's going to go tie it up here, it's going to be the opposite field. If you can get a fastball up.
Torres at second. With a nice lead. And there's a strike to Volpe.
Volpe's job is to find a way to get on. To get
Bro, there ain't even a picture to use for the post game. I'll have to use Clark again for the post game.
Anything that you throw up there, it could hit a 3-run home run.
Getty Image's fault, not mine. Ground ball. All right, well, that's that, folks. Yankees dropped game 1. Obviously not ideal. Not ideal at all. Offense didn't look great. Did not look as terrible as a shutout would suggest. I mean, they had a lot of tough breaks. A lot of things did not go their way that went the Orioles' way. Obviously, the Volpe error is tough. But, hey, shit happens. Didn't expect to sweep them. At the very least, you want to split, though. So, tomorrow's game is crucial. Nestor on the bump. Got to win. We'll be back here tomorrow, same time. 6:35 first pitch. Going to be here 6 o'clock for the pregame. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, you guys are the best. Let's go Yanks. Drop a like the stream if you could. Helps out a great deal. Reminder, SeatGeek. Use code YANKSAV for $20 off your first purchase. If you want some jerseys, link in the description. Buy 3, get 1 free. And yeah, appreciate you guys. See you guys next time. Let's go Yanks.